God, Essential Testing Media Network. This week we are playing more of the Crag of the Magic Vault. I am your host and your DM, Tanner. Joined here tonight by our trio of adventurers, as always. We're joined by Jack, playing Lucky.
Sup? I lost the intro again, but there's a snow effect, so consolations. And now, Happy New Year to you all. I'm gonna open some champagne and reward myself for my failure. Sorry.
Hell yeah. Beautiful effects. Joined by John, playing Pooch.
Hello, everybody.
And of course, Trevor, playing Rabab. All right, everyone. We're just going to get right back into it. As we left it on a pretty tense note, who would like to do the recap to get advantage or not? You'll never know until it happens.
I'm pretty much anyone's going to. I feel like we have to give this one to Rabab, honestly, because I'm happy to read. I'll read the recap, but I want to know that he wrote this one. It's and he kicked ass at it. So
he wrote a good one for sure.
Yeah. Do you have advantage, Rabab?
I don't have inspiration. No.
Then go ahead and read your thing, man.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and read it.
Please.
After paying their respects to Elder Sunmoss and throwing some shade at the Council of Nine, the trio takes notice of Sir Bratman Diliquis arguing with King Marigold, storming out of the Druid's funeral gathering. They track Cytheria as she follows Bratman out into the streets. And when Cytheria approaches Sir Bratman and two of his compatriots, he tears her sleeve off, revealing a tattooed number 4, and yells at her for being a fucking clone. Cytheria 4 retreats, and Lucky Mulligan parleys with Bratman unsuccessfully. The noble cares only for profit and benefits from Cytheria's experiments, so he has no desire to stop them. Lucky conveys his dismay to Pooch and Rabab. Killing Cytheria is going to be incredibly difficult. Lucky and Rabab discuss the nature of justice. Pooch relates a monastic anecdote about the efficacy of corporal punishment. Grizz, the guardian of the third gate of the Death Dew monks, drunkenly stumbles upon the trio on his way back home from the same funeral. He wants Pooch to help him find some good beer. He challenges Pooch to a friendly sparring match, and Lucky and Rabab assist with subtle spells. Pooch prevails, making Grizz overjoyed to have found a worthy opponent, taking the trio out to a pub where he buys us all a round of drinks. As we boisterously enjoy some well-earned refreshment at Cytheria's bodice, they draw the attention of a rival bard, by Spice. He is vexed that Lucky has been taking all of his regular gigs and challenges him to a playoff. Lucky outwits by Spice, rewriting his lyrics in real time, earning the pub's favor for singing the same song but better. By Spice is a sore loser and attempts to cast a spell on Lucky, but Grizz nearly kills him in retaliation. Great ally, Grizz. Lucky intervenes, eventually, and it's a good day. Overnight, one of Sir Bratvan's compatriots ambushes Rabab in his room, casting Zone of Truth over him. Rabab confirms Lucky's possession of a certain key and is subjected to the command spell in exchange for some saffron. Meanwhile, Lucky is held in his sleep by hateful clown Staccato the Requiem, the lead musician of his father's circus. The imp informs Lucky that he's accepted a contract on his life, haunting him with the assurance that he's always watching and no one but Trefor is allowed to kill him. Pooch dreams of awakening in his old cell at the monastery, then encounters the mysterious black-eyed girl, who grants him a series of visions and warns him that Ogma is the bad one, the god of knowledge, leaving him to awake at the edge of the abyss, like Lucky and Rabab before him. In the morning, Rabab assaults Lucky to acquire the key and follows his thief to an opulent villa in the upper city. Lucky and Pooch reunite and follow him. The trio is ushered into the Diliquis house, where Rabab hands the key over to his enchanter, Bratford Diliquis, who thanks him for his business, lifting the spell. Sir Bratvan steps forward to introduce his two sons, Bratford and Brattleby. Then, as they attempt to withdraw, Lucky launches fire into their midst. The battle goes very poorly. Though Lucky manages to kill Sir Bratvan, Bratford escapes with the key, and Brattleby calls upon the city guard. I really hope I got those two names right, but I don't really fucking care because they're all brats. The trio very narrowly evades capture, fleeing into the surrounding trees of the estate.
Beautiful. Very good. Amazing. I was not going to give you advantage, but then you said, I forgot in the recap you put, by Spice, he is vexed. And I'm just like, that's perfect. Alliteration. Yeah, so please take your inspiration, Rabab.
I'll take it gladly.
Okay. So as we come to the scene as you guys fleeing into the woods outside of the Bracken's estate, I'm going to ask who would like to start, as you guys will be separated from each other at this point.
I'm just taking off into the woods, correct? I'm coughing up blood, just
Correct.
going through the woods. All right.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna probably be the easiest person to escape, as I'll just hit myself.
Yeah. So all right. So yeah, you already are invisible actually, because you did that before you
I
left.
did. I believe I left when I was running originally.
Yeah.
So I'm literally
So-
just stumbling through the trees, invisible.
Correct. Yeah. So where do you attempt to go as you're easily? You get to the city streets, but like people are walking by and they don't see you, but you are essentially alone. Where do you go, knowing your actions?
I think Lucky is coughing up blood and beat to shit, but I do think he is going to attempt to invisibly circle back, staying well away from the guards, just to try to see if he can find Rabab or Pooch. I don't know that he remembers what direction they ran off in, but he's definitely going to go try to find Pooch.
Okay, so you circle back and trying to sneak back to the scene of the crime, essentially.
Not getting...
Make a stealth check.
Yeah. With advantage?
And I'll I'll take into account your greater visibility, so adding 10 to that.
Got it.
Or advantage. Yeah, I think that's what it is anyway.
I'll take the plus 10.
No, give the advantage, dude. You're good.
Yeah, 18.
All right, perfect. Yeah, so you get back to the scene of the crime. Outside the scene of the crime. You're in the area around where the guards are flustered and moving about. You do not see Poochie and Rabab, though. You see guards going off in the directions of the west and the south.
Got it. All right. I'm going to flip a coin, literally, to pick west or south. So I'll do I don't know, how do you do a D2? I forget how you do a D2. Here, no one needs to see.
Just do a D6.
I was about to say. So tails. So I'll go south.
Okay, yeah.
Champagne time for my epic fuck up.
You will go off into the south. All right. And provided who happens next, well, your story would change or may not. Who would like to go between Lucky and Rabab?
I can.
Oh, sorry,
I
Poochie.
can- Oh yeah, I can go. I confused myself with that too. For a second. Okay, yeah.
Poochie.
Poochie has he has only one. He has one idea and one idea only at this point, and that is to swiftly haul his ass to Cytheria's grace.
Bodice.
Because a bodice, that's right, that's what it is this week. And because he knows that his friends will find him there, and sure, he's known for drinking there all the time, but surely that doesn't mean that the guards would go there or anything. So he's gonna just go there.
All right.
Under this logic. Also, his brew is brewing there, I think, like just in their room, and he's wondering if he needs to maybe like protect that shit or like hide it somewhere.
So you get to Cytheria's bosom. Everyone's kind of there. Like they're drunkenly sleeping off the night before. It's like midday at this point. No, actually, it's still mid morning because you guys went straight from sleep to Grafton's house.
Poochie, is Grizz still there? Is he passed out too?
Yeah, he's passed out on the floor. Pretty much everyone that it's a miniature that you see is on the floor right now.
All right, Poochie is gonna take Grizz into their room.
All right.
Does Grizz like mumble or slur or awake or say anything at all while like I'm carrying him or dragging him?
He's pretty much still snoring. Like this is a very normal thing to be moved while sleeping for Grizz.
Grizz, he'll just tap Grizz like 3 times on his chest, like just gently, like Grizz. Grizz.
No response. He's still snoring.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't want to like slap him or anything. So Poochie's just gonna focus on short resting for now, stay alert, and try to center himself. And he'll just sort of do that by like just putting his hands onto his barrel and just like it'll kind of calm him down to try to infuse some key into it and then pull it back with the current, shift the contents about and remember the flow and the things that matter and become one with himself once again.
Yes. For going down from the upper layer to the lower ring, can you make a perception check for me?
Sure can.
15. Okay, yeah, you see nothing. Nothing seems out of the ordinary or anything. We're gonna switch to Rabab. Rabab, you have traveled south. Where do you go as you flee the scene of the crime from your actions?
I think Rabab, as much as he is cool under pressure and doesn't let shit get to him too much, is way the fuck in over his head for like the first time. Maybe like, sure, I've like been in the middle of violence before and like been in fights, but this is the city guard was bearing down on us. Shit got very real very fast, and most of all, I think the fear that I'm alone and I don't know where my new friends are. I don't know if they made it out. I don't think, if I remember correctly. I don't know what to do, whether I'm just too freaked out about whether to go back to the pub or go back and look for them. So I think I'm just going to, I think I'm still a giant lizard. I don't think I transformed back yet from last week. I think
that's correct.
I'm going to just find a good tree to crawl up and rest on one of the branches as a lizard and just try to center myself and meditate to try and figure out what to do next.
Okay. So as everyone's resting, Lucky, you start to come across make a perception check as you come to the place that's really near Rabab.
5. I'm gonna use one. I'm gonna think. I'm just gonna try to pull myself together and use my last. No, I got one more luck point after this, and I'm gonna try to re-roll that if that's okay.
Go for it.
14.
Yeah. So as you get to this place with a bunch of trees and topiary, you do see a lizard and a bunch of other animals like that you don't really see in the lower ring before. But you're in an area that's relatively safe, and you do remember Rabab transforming into a lizard before fleeing.
I'm just gonna sit there and I'm gonna go, Jesus, I'm about to fucking call out to a lizard. I'm gonna look around. There's no guards near and my perception was 14, so I don't see any around.
Yeah, there's no guards around. It's pretty much early morning.
All right.
Kind of park area.
I'm gonna drop invisibility and be like, Rabab, is that you?
Rabab, you see Lucky pop out of nowhere.
Oh shit. It's, oh god, he's okay. I'll transform. I immediately resume my form as a giant elephant man out of relief while I'm still on the branch of the tree and crash down on the tree. And hopefully I don't hit Lucky on the way down. But if I do, I'll try to give him a hug as I fall.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. That went so sideways so fast.
I thought I followed your lead really well, man. You did the fireball thing, and I did the earth tremor thing, and I thought, that'd pluck them up a little bit, at least for us to get out of there. But
no, they were just way tougher than.
That was a bad time, man.
It was not good. Where's
Poochie?
What happened?
Is Poochie okay?
I don't know where Poochie is.
Where do you think he went?
He probably went somewhere to get a drink, honestly.
Oh, you're right. That's totally Poochie. And we should. Oh, maybe we should get a drink too.
No, but we gotta be careful, man. The fuzz is out. The fuzz is out for us for now, right? We're fucked.
Yeah. They. Well.
Why the hell did you trade my stuff for saffron, bro? Why did that happen?
It was weird, man. It was like I was me enough to know that I wanted saffron if I could get some, but I didn't want to attack you with skunk smell or take the key. I didn't want to do those things. I just had to. It was a terrible feeling.
Okay.
I'm really sorry.
No, it's okay.
Have you gotten you haven't gotten the smell out yet?
No, I haven't. It's never gonna fucking come out. That's just I smell like shit.
I can try to remove it. I might have something.
God. Look, I think we're just gonna have to leave the city.
You go where? Like
I don't-
outside, like
I don't
like
fucking
camp?
know.
You
Into the
you wanna go
crag for
camping
all I
together?
care. Dude, let's find Pooch. Let's find Pooch and let's talk, okay?
Yeah.
This is not good. I can cast invisibility one more time. You want to turn back into a lizard and I can put you in my invisible pocket?
That sounds cozy. Can
Okay.
I be something with fur, actually? Then I'll feel even cozier and safe for a little bit. That was pretty stressful, man.
I don't think you have a wild shape left.
I actually don't have a wild shape left.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm really tired. I think I don't
Silence.
think I can do it again.
You guys can just move throughout the city. Like you don't
We
have to.
can, but he's recognizable.
I'm very recognizable.
I'm gonna be able to hold. It's concentration on invisibility, so I can't do it to both of us. I'm gonna use my invisibility on Rabab to make him invisible, and then I am gonna take out of my
I have
kit.
cast without a trace, my man.
Oh, dude, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
That's that shit.
I'm going
remembering
to.
that I have it because I haven't used it yet.
I am going to use. I can actually use 2 spells here. I'm going to cast Invisibility on him, and then I'm going to cast Disguise Self, my 1 usage through Legacy of Malborge, to disguise which is not a concentration spell. So I'll be able to disguise myself as just a nicely dressed elf or something. Just very, very different profile from myself. And then I'll make Rabab invisible. And then I was like, toss us another spell. So that's 2 spell slots. Jesus. So it's disguise self. And I'm holding concentration on invisibility for Rabab.
All right, yeah. Make a stealth check as you guys navigate throughout the city.
I guess
but-
I can. Will
Make a
using
survival
invisibility, would it be any point in me doing pass without a trace on top of that?
I mean, at this point, we just gotta
Probably.
get there.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Like, let's do it. It'll add 10 to our.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, also,
Yeah,
can we
I'm
take
gonna-
a? Yeah, I'll wait to do that. I'm also gonna hit myself with the healing word with my last second level spell slot. Yeah, shit. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that just to give myself some. I'm gonna take.
I'm actually feeling pretty okay. I was just really freaked out and scared because I barely got away, but I didn't get hit too bad.
Both of y'all make a stealth check. Rabab with advantage, and Poochie, you can after you're lucky, you may add +5 on top of the +10 for your disguise.
Which would be 20 plus 10 would be
30.
like 30. Yeah.
Yeah. And about 16, 26, yeah, you guys easily make it to the city. And where do you guys go to get a drink?
We're gonna go to
Back
Do you
to the
think
tavern,
bodice.
and I'm gonna.
Okay,
We're gonna go to.
perfect.
I mean,
Perfect.
there's like only one place I could think that he would go. Honestly, I'm not even trying to cheat
Perfect.
here. I'm like, where else would he go?
No, I gotcha. But we're gonna go back to Poochie. Poochie, as you take a moment to yourself here and just kind of center and collect what you have, you're going to notice that you've taken Sir Bratfin's belongings, and you'll see as you start to look inside, you'll see that it's a bag of holding containing the following items. You'll also hear that a child is looking for you downstairs.
Oh shoot! Okay.
Well, he's looking for Lucky and the Elephant Man and the kind fat guy.
That's you, baby.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Poochie is unable to like read spell scrolls or use them, right? Since he's not a
Right.
magic caster.
Yeah, so you see some shiny rocks and some gold pieces and some scrolls.
Hmm. Wow, what a marvelous bag. I shall keep it. And he will put it on, not really understanding just how much gold is in here.
That's
He's
a
like,
lot.
cool, this is mine now. That's how magic items work in the city anyways. They trade hands all the time. So is Poochie short rested then?
Well, it depends. You address the child that's looking for Lucky in the bar.
Yeah, he would. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, Poochie were being real careful. He wouldn't talk to anybody, but it's like, oh, Taddy Ruffins. Yeah, sure, we like that guy.
So as you go out to the bar, you'll see that it's not Taddy, but it is an orphan that you remember from the Church of Mistra. And he's gonna come to you. He's gonna be like, "Oh, yeah, you guys are gonna come back, right? Because Taddy can't run that whole thing by himself. He is really swamped right now."
Yeah, we'll be coming back soon. My friends are out on a little errand, and we'll all be coming back to the church to bring some gold along, I think. In fact, here, and Poochie's gonna reach into the bag of holding and take out a literal fistful of gold and hand it to the child.
All right. Yeah,
just like, here, you use this as a little bit of to help you along. This is enough, right? So
take off 7 gold from that. Yeah.
Holy
okay.
shit!
He's gonna be like, "Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. We'll be fine. It's just Taddy is he's really stressed right now. But yeah, as long as you guys come back soon. Okay, bye." And he'll like jump off and leave with his 7 gold. Never seen this amount of wealth in his life.
I forgot how much gold we have.
yeah, Poochie realizes that people seem to like it. I mean, we have so much gold, so he's gonna kind of just start handing it out to people at the tavern and be
Oh
like,
my God.
"Hey, do you want some
my
gold?
God.
I got it from
yeah.
Sir Bratman, everyone. Look."
Oh my God.
Oh, everyone is clamoring to you. If you
You're
guys
You're
Tell him
telling
you caught it, Mr.
people?
Bratman.
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
Poochie will give away at least 500 gold pieces to the people.
I love it. Hard commitment to roleplay. Love it.
Yeah. Old lady comes up, poor. A man drunkenly stupors up like, "Free gold!" And then like another like dwarf from the forge area comes up. They're all taking it. Like, mark off 500 gold.
Yeah, and Poochie will just rep himself, Lucky and Rabab, and be like, we love you so much. When we do bad things, it's for you, my friends.
What
More
the
drinks for everyone.
We're wanted by the city guard.
What the fuck?
So is Robin Hood.
Oh my God. Can we
everyone's
arrive?
loving it. They're chanting. Yeah, they're chanting. Poochie.
Yeah, and Poochie's like replicating what he did to like get away from the guard and doing like a little show where he's like, "Oh no, don't take me now," and then doing the dart off maneuver.
Nice, perfect.
Poochie looks like he's doing really well.
Yeah, you guys come across this scene as you come up to the bar.
He's drinking, of course.
Lucky,
And
what's wrong?
In the
Poochie's
corner,
okay.
you just see
Why are you sad?
Poochie. You see this in the corner. You just see like an elf just like starting to like cry a little bit, like legit, like cry a bit. Like he's just.
Everyone's surrounding Poochie and like listening in to his tales as he's jumping on the bar table and doing tricks.
Yeah, and he's basically just talking more about how he got away from the guards and less about exactly who they were messing with. But just he has kind of casually mentioned that they stole something.
All
But
right.
is clearly in the process of sharing
I'm
it.
gonna dismiss my 2 spells, so I'm going to reveal myself as Lucky with a little bit of
Reappear.
blood. I'm going to march in, grab a tankard, and Poochie by the arm, and be like, "Poochie, we gotta go."
Oh, you're back. I knew you'd come here. I'm so glad that you're all okay.
I want to hug you. I can't believe you're alive.
It's good to see you. Hold on, before we leave, I have to tell Grizz something.
No, you do
Or at
not
least-
have to tell. We'll go upstairs. We'll talk to Grizz, but we're gonna talk. We'll talk with him. How about that?
All right, let's go.
Like, Lucky is just trying to move Poochie out of this situation.
Yeah. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. So you guys are now like Lucky leads you back upstairs.
Oh.
Or, sorry, Lucky Poochie
My bad.
does.
Poochie will hand Lucky the bag and say, "Look at all the gold in this bag.
Just gonna look at it and just be like,
I've
It's
been
more-
handing out gold for like an hour, and there's still so much of it."
I want to establish this. This is 15,000, and it's now 282, right? 15,282. Because he gave away
Yes.
500. Okay.
Correct. That
Okay.
is in fact correct.
Okay. So it's more gold than Lucky has ever seen, ever, in a bag of holding.
And it's a bag of holding, Mike.
I know, it's worth more than the gold in it. And there's also like a diamond, some rubies, a spell scrolls, and just... He's just gonna sit there, and he's just kind of like gonna close the bag and kind of just sit down on the bed and just sort of start like kind of just doing like one of these, just like rocking, just like self-soothing.
We just fucking stole Bratvin's wallet and it's loaded.
Bunch of good stuff. Yeah, so Lucky is in the fetal position in the corner holding the bag. Rabab and Poochie, what do you do to Grizz?
Poochie will try to tickle Grizz. He'll try to pull a feather out of one of the pillows and start going for his foot, but be like ready to do like, you know, any necessary kung fu blocks.
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check.
Okay, sleight of hand. We're good at those.
Ooh, the 21. Yeah, you're tickling his foot, and his foot's like naturally when they respond to something, it's a kick, but you like naturally just deflect and like just keep tickling and deflect again and tickle. And eventually he laughs. He wakes up with a huge laughter. It's very boisterous and shakes the whole like cabin.
Grizz, my friend.
Whoa.
It is me, Poochie.
Oh, what? Poochie. Whoa. What time is it?
It's that doesn't matter. You can go back to bed after this. I just really needed to tell you something.
What's that?
I'm about to become a fugitive of
All
the law.
right,
Okay?
I get up and punch Poochie in the face as hard as fucking possible.
Oh
just
my god!
Really,
make an attack.
just massively, just full on. I just absolutely 2 fucking fingers out straight into his eyeballs. Just fucking punch him.
Take a reaction to try and prevent this violence.
I mean, you haven't really.
22 unarmed strike. That's not good. It's like a +3 for Lucky, so it's like the damage will be 1 point of damage.
Yeah, so Lucky it just kind of haymakers you, Poochie, like out of nowhere as you're really.
Yeah.
I said, and I'm gonna just be like, you might. Are you gonna respond, or am I gonna have like 2 seconds to talk here?
Poochie's gonna rub his cheek and say, "Hey, what's that for?"
Look, you're not gonna tell anybody about what just happened, right? You wouldn't do that.
No, I'm just gonna give him the vague stuff. I just
no vague. You're not gonna tell anybody.
Okay.
Because
okay,
we'll go to jail forever. There's no beer in jail, Poochie.
All right,
I'm so happy you guys are alive.
Hold on, let me. All right, I promise I won't tell Grizz anything. Okay, just I have something very important to ask.
You will
Grizz.
never have another beer ever again.
Well, that's just mean. Of course, I'm gonna have a beer again. We're gonna go down and have one right now.
If you tell
this.
people this, you may end up never having a beer ever again.
Well, if that might happen anyways, I need to secure the fate of this beer, he says as he points to his casket of ale, and he says, Grizz, if for some reason I'm not able to uncork this on the day of uncorking, about 3 weeks from now, I want you to promise me that you'll drink it, but you'll also share it with people so that they might be delighted in its loveliness, and that you give it away at a very low price or for free even. Could you do that for me, should the worst happen?
So Briz is kind of like, he's like nodding off, and you guys have been talking to each other about what to say. But then he like, as you perk up about making beer, he like stands at attention and is just like, oh, you got this, friend. Friend, I will make this beer the perfect beer you can ever imagine. And I will honor this request. It's like he's taking this very seriously. If it were beer,
I know that if anyone would respect how important this is, if the party gets arrested, it's Grizz. So with respect how important, trusting his baby.
He lovingly like caresses the casket and like then it's like a slap. Like, oh yeah, this one's really good.
Oh boy.
I really hope he doesn't sexually assault that beer.
Yeah. So
remember what the name is.
Yeah, it's good. It's Rabab's Big Trunk Stout.
That is right.
All right. I'm gonna go into the corner, and hopefully I'm gonna wait for the other dude to fall back asleep, and then I'm just
Chris goes to sleep.
yeah. I'm going to hopefully take a short rest in the room while we talk, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What do you others like to do? Should I take a short rest as well?
I would like to take definitely a short rest.
What do you think, Pooch? Could you go for a bit of shut-eye? You're pretty beat up, aren't you? I could. I mean, I'm not that. I could keep first watch. I'm not that. Oh wait, we're in a tavern. It's fine.
No,
Pooch
we're
is,
gonna need to move. We're gonna get 30 minutes. We're not doing a long rest. We're not gonna stay here tonight.
Yeah, Poochie's already short rested up, so he's fine with just watching over you guys while you take a rest.
30 minutes. We're gonna sit here and chat, and I'm going to try to bandage myself up. This is like we gotta talk, guys.
Also, this is a weird thing to ask, but do you guys know where the HP is on the D&D Beyond sheet? I can't find it right now for some reason.
Top right, red and green.
Yeah, it's gone for me right now for some reason.
Sometimes I can't put a number in, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't for me.
Okay.
And I'm in Chrome, so you can try refreshing it sometimes if you log out and back in, but it's kind of risky.
There you go. I think I just changed it for you. Try refreshing it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I meant like in my D&D Beyond sheet. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, I do see it now. Oh, I understand. Okay.
So 26.
Yeah, so y'all can take a benefit of a short rest at this time.
Oh, I forgot I have to physically roll my hit die. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay,
Man,
I'm back up to 47.
Do it all for me? Come on.
Yeah, you gotta
Come
roll
on,
them individually.
technology.
I just had to do the exact same thing. It's dumb.
I'm just gonna do 3d8 plus 9. So it's 3 plus 3s, right?
I'm gonna roll more. Get 8, so I'm back up to full.
And I'll get a wild shape back for a Balm of the Summer Court, most importantly, I'm pretty sure. And that more than I need the HP. That'll heal me up totally.
I'll also get my Bardic Inspiration dice back because I do that now, which I need to start using them more. That was like the one resource I didn't use up.
You also can use your Song of Rest ability as well to get an extra d6 for anyone who spends a hit die.
I would have loved
Oh,
to
that
have
would
done
be
that.
lovely.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
I
Thank you
don't
for
have Balm of the
reminding me
Summer
that I
Court,
have that
FYI,
ability.
but I do have wild shape back.
Yeah. Well,
So if you are friendly, you can heal your performance hit points at the short rest by spending one of the more hit dice. Each of the creatures regains a d6. Okay, so who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending one or more hit dice? Each of those creatures regains an extra d6, so both of you will gain 6 health. I suppose it's also me, but I already burned the dice. So.
That's perfect, because all my hit dice got me to 45 out of 51. But now I'm at 51 out of 51. It's beautiful.
Song of Rest is nice, especially when you max it like that. I guess we need to talk about what the fuck we're gonna do.
Man, there are 4 Cytherias, and we have to kill her. I mean, I was kind of worried about killing one, but now we gotta kill 4 of them.
But what exactly do we have here in this bag? These papers. I mean, I know the gold and the shinies are.
They're magical. I'm gonna try to look at them. I should know them just by reading the scrolls, correct?
You've ever seen a couple of those. Those are really high level spells.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna recognize plane shift. Sending I probably would see, right though?
Yeah. Sending. I'll even give you the Gias. Or not Gias. So what's the other one?
It's Gas. Yeah, Gias. I kinda. Is it a Gesh? It's a Gesh, right?
So,
I think
I'll
it's
give you
Kios.
I'll give you the sending, but you don't know the other two. Those are out of your spell range. I mean, I guess you can do some research and have heard of them. But...
Yeah, but I know we have a lot of money and some powerful spells.
Maybe they could be of help to deal with our situation. I mean, what kind of things can really powerful spells do? I thought you were a very powerful spellcaster, the two of you.
But as it turns out, we're kind of chump change in this city, guys. And I think we need to start. I think we've picked some lofty goals that we can't fix. And if we can't fix him, I don't see any reason for us to die trying to fix something we can't fix.
But we've all had the same dream. We're being called by something, man. Maybe it's just not what we thought it was.
Exactly. Maybe it's time for us to split and just go down into the crag. Go investigate that.
We just got back to. I was so.
I don't think he means split up, Rabab. I think he means leave town.
Go into the crag.
Okay. Yeah. You mean? Oh, okay. Ditch all this ditch these pavements. Let's go into the earth, man.
Let's get realistic. Let's get realistic for like 2 minutes here on the Council of Nine. We've pissed off Cytheria. So we know that one lady hates her because I did a performance called The Crimes of Cytheria. And also, like, it's going to be impossible to... she's going to just hunt us. She's going to be impossible to kill because there's too many of her. We'll never know if we have the right one. And to be frank, like, Fadden, if we don't get all of them, like, they can probably bring her back with some spells. Like, it's kind of just out of our ability. Like, let's be honest. Do you guys think Bratvin's really dead?
You're the one who killed him, man. You don't think he's dead?
No, but he's got 15,000 gold in here. You don't think you can hire a priest to cast True Resurrection on him, or and pay in diamonds? You don't think his sons are gonna go do that right now?
Oh man, I forgot coming back from the dead is that easy.
It's super easy for these guys. If you got the cash, like, death is not the end. He's got all these friends, and not to be offensive, but like the fact that we pissed off both Cytheria and Bratvan is a problem because Uglad, the smith, is friends with Bratvan because he sells all his stuff. Civipus, we fucked up by like blowing up his operation in that one area, and he's also friends with Bratvan. So we know that Civipus probably doesn't like us, and Bratvan doesn't like us, and Cytheria doesn't like us, and probably Uglad doesn't like us. So that really leaves Willow, Liliana.
Hey, Uglad is all right, man. I met that guy. He was jovial.
He was fun, but he's also we just blew up his biggest business partner. Does his jovialness extend past that?
What? Are they business partners?
Yeah. They're friends.
Oh.
This asshole was Euglad's friends.
What,
I don't know.
Bratvan and Uglad are friends?
Yeah, they're friends.
Well, I don't think anybody on the Council of Nine seems to particularly like each other. They just maintain each other's position.
Exactly. By killing anybody that threatens the other person in the position. They have each other's backs, which is almost worse than being friends.
There's got to be at least one of them that's okay.
Yeah, the Hughes, Patrick and Patricia Hugh and Rupert Hugh are probably okay. There's Ian Perks and there's Willow Trickford. Those are the other four, and I think I'm forgetting, and Liliana. But I really honestly, like, what are we gonna do? Go to that? Like,
man, if they're all bad, then fuck this city, man.
That's kind of where I'm saying. Like, I mean,
all I can think of at the time is if we found a way to somehow turn Bratvan against Liliana. No, sorry, not Lily. Cytheria. And somehow get them to butt heads with each other, and then we turn two people we don't like on each other. But I don't know what could be done. It seems like a very clever ploy would be required.
Yeah.
But you can often think of clever ploys, Lucky. Is there something we can do?
I don't know how to start a war. First off,
we could clone ourselves.
Okay. How?
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
It's a good plan. I like this.
Yeah. Look, I just.
What were you gonna say?
Lucky just sorts of just does like the. Guys, I love you both. I really do, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I think you're rubbing off on me. I think you're both really nice people, and I don't really think this is a very nice city.
Is it the dirt, or you mean like in a good way?
In a good way.
Aw.
In a good and bad way.
But
because
also some of the dirt.
You can't handle this city, and I want you guys got to be more realistic about this. What are we gonna do? Like, because they're gonna knock down the door. People saw us here on the way in. Like, somebody's gonna tell a guard for an informant, or there will be a bounty or something out for us, or something along those lines.
Well, they'll just tell everyone that we're handing out free money. That's all.
Well, that's gonna bring a bunch of people down here, Poochie, because everybody wants to get the money.
Man. The city is like a living, feeding thing. Like, it's alive. Like, it's all connected. Every part, even the parts of the city that are supposedly separate.
We're gonna get
if
some
we are
white blood
going to
cells.
run, If we are going to run, I'd like to give plenty of the gold back to the people, because Bradford seems to squeeze them for so much, and now we can give them his purse. It just seems like the right thing to do.
I don't disagree, but like at the same time, guys, like this is just like honestly, like I don't know what we're supposed to like. So I want to be clear here. Lucky's scared because of his dreams, specifically with like the other thing that happened. So like Lucky wants to run, and I'm just trying to make that clear to you guys because I don't know that subtext was there. Look, guys, there's people coming after me now that I don't particularly think we can handle. So like we gotta have a better plan to do that, or like to clear our names or do something, because I've pronounced myself all over town, and Bradford can just be like, that guy is a criminal and try to kill me. And you know, let's be honest, Bradford probably owns the guards because he's the richest person in town, right? And they showed up really fast to his place. So I don't really think we'll get a fair trial anywhere.
Yeah, you're right. They did.
Yeah.
Well, the lower city is a bustling place. We could always just try to disappear and lay low, hang around.
Yeah, but I doubt we're gonna.
Great so far.
Yeah, we're literally at the same bar we're in every night. Like they don't even need to ask anyone to come find us.
I want to know what's in that hole.
What hole?
The one in the big one. You may have seen it around.
I don't know. We just bit off more than we could chew, and here we are now. And should we do this? Is this wise?
Do we think it's more than we can chew?
I don't know. I'm just a simple man who knows martial arts.
And I know you just won't get back to our brew, Pooch, but we gotta protect that brew, and if Siberia keeps doing experiments, who are we gonna serve it to?
Look,
we could all be dead tomorrow.
I love you, Bob.
Totally.
Like, I doubt we're gonna be able to stop Siberia. I guess the bottom line.
Maybe we can help somebody more powerful than us.
Who have we met that's more powerful than Cytheria? Like, the Hughes didn't care. No one cared is the other thing too. Like, no one trusts us.
There's gotta be somebody out there that cares, man. Maybe.
The Hughes
speaking
care,
of people
but they
out
don't
there
know to trust.
Maybe we could use the orphan people somehow.
Actually,
no,
I'm glad you.
That's a bad idea.
I'm glad you bring that up, though, Rabab, because one of them did come by and told me that that young Taddy was having some serious troubles, and not even money troubles, because I threw a handful of money at the child, and he still seemed insistent that Taddy had troubles. Perhaps Taddy can help us find places to hide. He's very good at that when he wants to be.
I think we should go investigate Taddy and see if he's okay. And I think one of the smart things is that we should probably just generally try to put on some disguises on ourselves and keep Rabab invisible. Or, I'm sorry, Rabab, like, you're just like way too recognizable.
Hey, I get it. It's a big trunk.
Yeah.
Bob's big trunk stout.
Yeah. How long can you turn into a thing? Anything?
I think I can hold it pretty long.
Perhaps if I put on a hat.
Yeah. Lucky is going to take off his hat, revealing the horns along his head for the first time.
Ooh, yeah. So everyone, this is You see horns from a very human-like face of Lucky's.
Lucky's
Man.
gonna take off his jacket and reverse it and throw it on the bed, and then he's going to unloop his tail from its belt position so it's hanging out the back of him. He's then going to take some
Lucky,
red.
I didn't know that you had horns.
He's like, let's not talk about it.
And a tail?
You a druid too?
Why would I be a druid?
What? Are you turning into a goat right now?
No, I'm not turning into a
happening?
goat. No, I'm not a goat.
What?
He's
I'm
not
a person.
furry enough to be a
Horns
goat.
do not necessarily automatically mean goat. I mean, I realize who I'm talking to as I say this.
I turn into a goat.
I realized that. I also realized you're a giant elephant man, which I was about to be offended on my own behalf, and I was like, I've insulted you in much worse ways. So it's like Lucky just sorts of deflates and backs down immediately in his own brain. He's gonna take out some red polish and start putting red polish on his face just as a general disguise. He should look quite a lot like a red tiefling by the end of it.
Yeah.
Poochie is gonna kind of undo, like, the kind of upper shoulder layering of his robes that kind of distinguishes it as like kind of friarly, in that design. And he's gonna kind of fashion it into a bit of a hood instead. And he's going to say to Rabab in his sheep goat form, "Rabab, with a little length of rope around your neck, I could look as though I was a livestock farmer. Could change. They tend to wear clothes not too different from these sometimes."
I bleat in affirmation.
Yeah, Poochie will get a little bit of rope out and fashion a very comically loose collar.
So now we just look like a tiefling and a human with a sheep. Perfect. I'm going to take the money and I'm going to go to the corner. And I'm going to open the window and look outside.
Yeah, so as you do, you look outside, and instead of the snow is falling in the distance over the city, you notice that as well that it's actually just fake snow, as the ceiling above you from the middle layer is still blocking the sunlight. But there's magic to give you a nice scene. The city streets seem to be empty or quiet as people just silently sleep on the street or are inside their house in the warm.
Okay. I am going to look. I'm going to stick my head out and look above and look at the, I'm going to look around the room and just try to find a nice little hiding spot.
Okay. Yeah, make an investigation check.
Cool. 6.
So yeah, you think under the bed's pretty good. Maybe
Okay.
behind this little cabinet, that's pretty good.
Well, I'm not going to do anything then. So I'm going to add the money to my inventory since I've been keeping it for the most part. So I'm going to add 15,282 gold. Holy crap.
So you guys, your intention is to go back to where Tiny Ruffins is?
Yeah, we're gonna go to the church just to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm also gonna
Okay,
suggest.
with your
I
disguises.
was gonna take a rope and try to go out the window.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
Make an acrobatics check.
8.
Anyone who wants to follow Lucky can do that as well.
I don't think with 4 legs I can manage that.
Oh
so yeah, you
shit!
can
I
actually
didn't think about it. Well, he could probably leave through the
Is
regular.
somebody gonna pick me up and toss me through the window?
Only on the second story.
Yeah, I'll push.
I'll have you in mind.
I'll start shoveling snow under the window.
Yeah, the Scooby-Doo logic will work for this. The snow breaks your fall, Rabab, as Poochie tosses you out the window.
It's all right, Rabab. Don't worry. I hope it's not too tight.
And then Poochie, you fall down gracefully. As you guys go throughout the city, you'll notice that it's very quiet. People are actually just kind of slowly slumbering or not really doing much. It's still light outside, but it's just sleepy, almost like a mid-afternoon nap. You're just gonna get to the church and see that it's kind of bustling. Like there are people everywhere. And you'll notice it's a bunch of kids. There's the church is still in disrepair almost a little bit, but kids are running around the halls, running up and down the stairs, going through the pews, talking, yelling, screaming. And then at the front here, you'll see Taddy giving out a bunch of orders to kids. All right, Sarah, you're gonna go that way today, and then you're gonna come to the lower city, and then Tiffany, you're also gonna go to the lower city, but you're also gonna go. And then it's he's handing out job roles for them to go to. You'll get to the point where you'll just come across a scene, and what do you do? And you'll notice there's a lot more orphans than there were last time you guys were here.
Civipus was not there, right?
No, it's not there, to your knowledge.
Okay.
Is there are there any idle children, or are they all doing shit?
Yeah, this one's kind of idle. These three are idle. This one in the row is idle.
I'm gonna go up to the biggest group of them and pet and bleat adorably for pets.
Right. I'm gonna.
Yeah, this one they'll happily give you pets.
Before I get up to him, I'm gonna take my hat back out and put it on my head and kind of rub some of the red dust off my face and wrap my tail back through my belt loops so that it looks like a belt again with a spade front. And I'm gonna go up to Taddy and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, bud, what's up?"
And Pooch will also go up to see Taddy.
You'll come across him giving out the final of his orders, and okay, and Joe, you also need to go to the lower city. Don't get caught this time, because last time you got caught, we had to pay the guard to get you out of it, and that was not very good. Really ate into our profits. And then he's gonna go back. Oh, boss and Pooch, you guys are here. How are you guys doing? Welcome back.
Good.
We're doing all right, Taddy. How are you doing?
Oh, it's pretty okay. I mean, and then as you guys are talking, this kid will run up and inch but hey, Daddy, there was a guy that had this really cool information for this guy. Oh yeah, okay, write it down and give it to me. And he'll say, "Oh, sorry about that," and he'll zip her off. It's just been pretty okay.
What's all the commotion? What are you up to, Taddy?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. I took your initiative and I made myself a businessman.
Ooh, what's the business?
I sell information to Civipus.
Ooh, that's good. That's good, actually. I like that quite a bit.
I'm glad
I've become quite the information broker around the lower city now.
Is he giving you a decent amount of money that you can all support yourselves on?
Oh yeah, we make a ton of money.
Good.
They have more money than us.
Proud of you. Well, doubtful actually. We have a kingdom in gold. Seriously. I'm gonna look at
everyone make a perception check.
Including me?
Yes, everyone.
Okay,
Yeah,
but you make it as a sheep. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
8.
thank you for reminding me. Actually, is that?
You keep your mental stats.
I think you keep your mental stats. I'm just fucking with you.
Passive perception 10. Did you say passive or regular?
Probably regular.
Okay, then it would be the regular. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say I don't get advantage with the smell though.
Correct.
I'm now a goat.
Nobody notices as the man, the myth, the legend himself, Civipus, appears. And this has been quite the lucrative engagement. Taddy has been a great partner to work with, and I can't believe you all set this up. This is amazing. I had just father and torture people that I thought that had bad things, but this information network you've established down here, couldn't have done it better myself.
Well,
Sir.
I'm glad you feel that way, Civipus.
It's good to see you this evening.
Are you still our friend?
I'm always friends to people who can benefit me. Now, well, we can talk about some nasty business I've heard you guys getting into later.
Yeah.
Right now, you're pretty safe from the law.
Well, I appreciate your candor with us on this matter.
So I do have a question. Where is Father Anderson? Is he dead?
Yeah, that's
yeah. This is unfortunately.
Oh, okay. You have a part of the body? I think
we could probably.
Wow, pretty thorough people.
Wait. What did we do with the body? I forget.
You threw his body into the crag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty sure we just disposed of it big time.
Damn, that is a good.
Pretty thorough indeed.
Yeah, sorry about
Well,
that.
That just makes us useful people to hire in exchange for protections against the law.
That's exactly why I'm here. Clearly, I wasn't expecting this gem to be discovered upon me and the diamond in the rough, but I can't believe you saw the ingenuity and potential in Taddy here. And he's like kind of like giving the Tom Russell like tussle his hair, or Tom Hanks. And actually, that's what I'm here for as well. Taddy, do you mind if I have a meeting with these three and you included? Yeah. Oh, totally. I'm all about the meetings.
Oh, can our sheep join the meeting?
I snap my fingers. Sheep.
Goat.
Goat. Right.
Is that what happened to Rabab? Is that not?
Yeah, he's a goat.
Profile.
He's a goat now because like he can understand us, but we.
Oh.
Yeah, he's kind of noticeable, so we gotta do what we gotta do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Understandable. Yes. And as he'll start dragging you guys to the bad place, or Taddy will do that first, as he's transformed the bad place into this very nice, luxurious office like space. He's taking out the torture racks, but filled in the pit, like put a nice carpet over it. Got a nice wooden desk over here.
Are you telling me he didn't keep even one torture device and like frame it or something on the wall?
I mean, make a perception check.
Oh.
Something that he thought was at least pretty rad.
You can make up the advantage because it's smelling of blood.
Animals of all kinds are good at that.
Yeah, there's definitely a little something like under the desk in this corner. Like you can definitely get a strong scent of iron from that part of the desk. But regardless, Taddy will do this. He'll go over here. I'm gonna put Rabab over here as well. He's gonna shoo these two kids out of here. Like, Tommy, Jerry, get the hell out of here!
Tommy and Jerry, Jesus Christ! When did this fucking turn into the Pepperidge family overnight? Not the Pepperidge.
So
what is it? I don't know.
You'll come to the desk, and there'll be a large amount of plans coming through. Schematics of showing buildings upon buildings and like classic heist kind of setup with knives over the scroll sheets and parchment, plans and abacus. Savipus will come back and say, and like, all right, thank you all. I'm so glad that you actually came here as opposed to me hunting you down. But no, you can rest assured, you just under my protection, if you would like, we can put all this serious business of Bratman behind us. He's a blowhard, so who cares what he says anyway?
I assume he's already back up, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we after about 30 minutes, he came back and reported to the council of another assault. Of course, I mean, a poor person sneezed on him once and he called it an assault.
No, but if we killed him though, that's
Oh yeah, you guys are definitely wanted by Bratman. But I mean, you can everyone's wants and needs kind of vary between the hour here in the city. So
I would think that there would be a deal that could be reached here for this putting behind you. You're not a man to mince words, so let's go ahead and ask you, what do you need from us?
Oh yes, I love getting straight to the point. Per the payment for my protection against this unkind business with the law, I need you to do some investigating into the Hunters League. Personally, I think Liliana is hoarding magical items, so stuff that we haven't registered with the blacklist, and of course can't have her doing that. I mean, that's a danger to the city. I do also know that you'll have a bit of a hatred for the Cytheria. I mean, when everyone saw you leaving the funeral, it must have been something involving her. But who'd have thunk you guys would have killed Bratman? That was quite interesting.
He was.
Regardless,
he was in the moment. I understand that you may have like a good business relationship with him, but he was a real asshole, man. I mean, and no offense, like he was just. It was bad business all the way around. So
he tried to steal our magical item.
Oh, did he shake it? Did someone shake his hand? Did someone shake his hand?
I shook his hand.
He
didn't get me, but he got Rabab later. He knew he had a magical item.
Bratman,
his hand though.
Bratman and Bradford and Brattleby, they have taken it upon themselves to evolve the command spell. I'm sure you know they've been here for years. So the longer you're here and more exposure to the crag, you can create and manipulate your own spells into whatever way you would like. The Bradford family tends to go for the command spell, and they tie it to the hand.
Yeah.
Of course, their commands are nasty. Don't get me wrong.
Well,
listen,
he didn't play fair.
I can help.
Yeah, we would appreciate your help.
And I can tell you now, you don't get far in business by being the nicest person. And so Bradford's a king of business. It makes sense that he's an asshole. I mean, I interact with him almost every day. Let me tell you about what we need from you fellas, since we're getting straight to the point. Liliana is sending out hunting parties to go to specific places to retrieve magical items. That's her job. Now, the reason, as of late, over the last few weeks or so, these raiding parties have always come back empty-handed, despite having heavy casualties. We could chalk it up to Liliana's incompetence, but she is quite the type A personality, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we got that sense.
Hence, Teddy here. I've had him heading his little orphans, being right next to the Hunters Guild, the trophy room, giving them any information they can, and they have revealed that they are looking for new party members to join 2 of their quests. I need you two to get that magic item for me. Now, it's dangerous. I mean, don't get me wrong. The hunting party is always going to be fraught with danger. But you can get that magic item to me, and not have it go to Liliana, or even find out where Liliana's keeping all these magic items, if she's keeping them at all.
So if we found out she was hoarding some magic items off the books, and she had 6, but only say like 4 of them got back to you, that would be okay, right?
You
can tell me about it.
Pooch,
if you wanted to change that for your payment, you can easily do that.
Yeah, we'll play fair with you if you play fair with us. I got no gander in me at this exact moment right now, if you take my meaning. Poochie?
So, friends?
We find ourselves in need of empowerment because we are in danger.
Yeah.
What kind of danger? He's like, you can see like a very devilish grin across his face.
The kind of danger we're prone to get ourselves into. We're a wild bunch.
You wouldn't happen to be going after someone else, would you?
Well, not today. We've done quite a bit of that for
no
a while,
plans.
don't you guys think?
I may be done with the trying to set the world right thing. I think I need to look out for number 1 at this exact moment. If you don't, we need a little bit of help here, so we'll do your mission. And we appreciate the offer.
You got it.
But I will say this.
Well, friend,
I hope that you are correct, because are we going to have a bunch of bounties? It's going to be difficult to run this mission if we got a bunch of bounty people down here on our butts.
Oh, trust me, friend. When the information runs through your hand, the lack of information is easily doable. No one's gonna see and want a poster of you 3 in the world, all in this city. You can trust me on that.
All right. Well,
that being said, I wouldn't go crossing Bradford's path.
Yeah, not doing that again. Especially since he just comes back to fucking life.
Yes, the weight of riches does actually have its benefits. All right, friends. Well, I think it's time for me to go on. Taddy, if you will, explain to them what the missions are, and that Liliana wants them to train for, and then tell them on their way. He's like, "You got it, boss," and he's gonna start shuffling papers as Savipa sleeps at the door. Okay. He's like, and he's like really excited to give you guys a presentation right now. Okay, yeah. So, hi, my name is Taddy Ruffins. I'm gonna be the presentation leader, and today you're gonna have 2 missions, and then hit the the first mission is gonna be. He's gonna shuffle the papers. Oh yeah, you're going to find there's a town that's being racked with decay. The entirety of the town is just having dead grass around this one cave, and anyone who's gone in it has perished and not come back. That's the mission Leon's on for number 1. The second one, there is a big lake that used to be great for irrigation of the town's crops, but now there's a giant whirlpool, is what it says? Yeah, it's a giant whirlpool, and then they need to stop it.
Wait. Are you dispensing us for these mentions? I thought we were gonna join Liliana.
No, that's what I'm telling you what the missions are. You guys are gonna go talk to Leon and officially accept them.
Gotcha. To go do this town, and then okay, cool.
You can do either or, really. I think.
Yeah.
What? Those are the 2 missions.
Let's go to that cave. I think this sounds like something Rabab could be just the person for.
That's actually not a
I
terrible
like
idea.
caves.
Well, no, bah.
It's the dead grass that I was thinking of. Too.
Bob.
Oh yeah,
Bob, you're a sheep. You're a sheep, babe.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Don't talk to me and
Bob.
tell us shit.
It's not a character.
Yeah. No, it's never out of character. Bah your way through this. Your out of character commentary must be sheep stuff. I love you.
Sorry.
Taddy's gonna tell you that you guys can actually still go to the trophy room right now if you want. I mean, they're probably gonna party throughout the whole night. So
Yeah, Poochie personally does feel that like seizing the momentum on this and like going there now and possibly just getting out of town quickly could be smart for a while.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's go. Fuck it. I don't. Yeah. We
Lucky paid our in advance like for a while, right? Like how long?
Like 8 days.
oh yeah, you guys. Well, plus he has a standing relationship to perform and actually receive room and board.
Yeah, and I gave him. I have personally revivified the shit out of that place. So like, he's not gonna fucking bust my ass. He's gonna fucking be happy when we come back. Y'all realize that we like work for. Let's go to the tavern. Let's talk on the way. How about that? Let's not talk here.
Yeah, as you guys exit the church, you'll continue to see Taddy.
I'm gonna stop and
masterfully coordinating these.
I am gonna stop and turn to Taddy and be like, "Hey, Taddy, you're okay, right?"
Yeah. The work is pretty hard, but I mean, I've got purpose, and I've never had a job that actually pays as well as this one.
You know to look out for these kids, right?
And that's what the church is for.
No. The church doesn't do that. It's not their job to do it. It's our job to help out each other individually. It's your job to look after these kids now. You understand that?
Well, wait, where are you going?
Well, I'm going to go off on these missions because this man now owns me, essentially.
But, I mean, you're going to come back, though. Like, I'm not going to not see this place again, are you?
Look, man, I genuinely thought I was going to go to jail tonight for the rest of my bloody life. You need to make sure to take care of yourself, is all I'm telling you.
Do you need some money?
No, I got it. I got plenty of money, man. Don't worry. Here, I'm gonna give him like I'm gonna like take out and give him like a gold and be like, you get yourself a nice meal tonight.
Whoa, nice.
I appreciate you, man. Just look after the kids, man, and and if they're in danger or something goes wrong with Civipus, I need to call him Civipus because Civipus is not a nice name. If something goes wrong with Civipus, you'd come to me, right?
Oh yeah, I don't worry. I keep my nose to the ground. I mean, I work in information, so I gotta have information on others, right?
Exactly. All right. Do you know why he's helping us?
Seems like it's pretty beneficial to him.
Okay. Well, it seems pretty straightforward, so I don't think there's any other ulteriors. But I'm not gonna ask you to betray him. But I'm gonna have a nice. I'll see you later, Taddy. Take care of yourself.
Adios, boss.
I'm gonna
He'll get right back to work.
Poochie will say to Lucky, 1 gold piece? That seems awfully stingy.
Yeah, look, Mr. Moneybags, let's spend it on some health potions so we don't die next time, and then you can talk about it, okay?
All right. At that motion, as the party goes towards the trophy room to accept their missions, I think it's a good idea to take a break.
Yep.
Alrighty.
It's 9:20 now, so you guys will come back at 9:35. A nice 15-minute.
Beautiful.
Perfect. From everyone here at the Pen and Paper Pod, please join us as we come back and stay with us after the break. Thanks. to the Pen and Paper Pod. We are joined back with our friends and adventurers. They are now going off to the trophy room to talk to Liliana about getting them onto some jobs that Venus has hired them to be on. Where do you guys go? Trophy room? Great.
Yep, pretty much. We'll go, I guess, in our sheep farmer devil trio disguise.
Give me 1 second. Boom. It's got its usual crowd of people as you see people merriment going on, even if it's like late in the afternoon, early in the evening. The bartenders are already working their best to fill everyone's orders. There's already entertainment going on, and Liliana is with Velma Hesterforth in her special corner, where she always resides, the VIP corner, if you will. You guys enter the bar and to this amazing merriment going on. You go straight there, straight to Liliana, or what do you do?
I agree, Rabab.
I'm gonna just unless I'm gonna look at Poochie, and I assume Poochie's just gonna let me take the lead.
Yep, Poochie, you'll be like, right after you.
Right, I'm going to.
This is a very crowded place. I don't know who to talk to.
I'm going to kick the snow off my boots and kind of brush it off the brim of my hat, and I'll come over and I was like, "Fair evening, fine maidens. What brings you here to the trophy room this evening? I hear tales that you have missions that are need doing, Lady Liliana of the Council of Nine."
Oh yes, we do. Another one for the missions. Gosh, I love that when we put the like notice out that people come immediately. I love that. She's gonna drag you over. Like she's gonna drag all of you three to go over here.
I'm going to tip my hat at
to this other table across the room. Velma nods back in response. Back to this table here, there's gonna be a giant bulletin board that has a bunch of like flyers of like posters they made themselves of like descriptions of different like jobs and different acquisitions going on. And as you guys are walking down the aisle through like the bar, you'll start seeing people like Liliana's gonna be like nodding like, yeah, another one, yeah, and it's like people are gonna start clanging their beers. Yeah, another one's coming, another one's gonna choose. And you guys get there and you'll see there's flyers from the taken pile, like in use, not picked piles. But the main thing is that there's two big notices that are just like way bigger than everyone else's and take up the most space. And there's one that says the Gravedigger's Shovel and then the Leviathan Axe. And everyone's kind of like waiting for you guys to choose. It's like you turn around and see that the whole bar is looking at you.
Yeah. So, of the two, which one was to the cave? If you don't mind me asking, I heard tell the
Gravedigger's Shovel.
And if you don't mind me just reminding for the viewers, what were the two missions? Sorry, I went downstairs.
Yeah, so the two missions were one a cave has always been used for the mining of a town, but as of recently, a lot of decay has come around the actual mouth of the cave, and anyone who goes into the cave has not been seen from again. The axe, a lake used to be used for irrigation for a town, has suddenly had a gigantic whirlpool appear in it, and no one's really known why. And they can't stop it, and they can't get the water properly to go through their irrigation system. So those are the two choices. And you pick the cave?
I think so.
All right, as you guys collectively pick the cave, Liliana's gonna turn back to the bar. They chose the Gravedigger's Shovel, and everyone's like, "Yeah!"
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go do that now. Bye.
Yeah, we'll be on our way. Any specific time period we need to be back by, or anything?
No, every mission is open until you actually bring back the reward. So
perfect. Okay.
No time period. Good luck, friends.
Yeah.
As always, here's the rundown that I give to everyone who comes in for a mission.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're not a member of the trophy room, that's totally fine. But anything that you come across, you will have to go through a zone of truth to let us know that that's all you found, and then we can give you your proper payment. Or if you would like, based on the magic items work that you retain, then you can get that one as well. So, but this Gravedigger Shovel is probably going to be a tough one, fellas. So. Good luck out there.
Thank you very much. We appreciate. We appreciate it. Question: who administers the Zone of Truth? If you don't mind me asking.
It's gonna be one of the people here we have on retainer. So it's just our cleric.
Cleric's on retainer. Okay, cool. You have a very nice night, ma'am. And yeah. Oh, actually, this doesn't function as a tavern or halfway house, does it?
Yeah, if you're a member of the trophy room, for sure it does. There's definitely rooms at the top.
Well, we'll get back to you about that later, maybe. Okay.
No, always looking for new members. And if you bring back this shovel, I think you're gonna a pretty good resume.
Cool. Thank you. You have a nice night. I'm gonna turn and be like, let's go.
She's gonna go back to her seat. You leave the bar. Do you guys set out immediately?
A long rest wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, I so we can set out and try to rest on the road, but my temptation is actually just to go back to the church or Cytheria's Grace or whatever the fuck we're calling it, and take a long rest. Cytheria's Bodice. It's pretty good, actually. I like that one.
Yeah, either or. Yeah, you guys can choose. The city is yours. You don't think, you see guards, but they don't really give you the time of day. And so it seems like whatever protection Savipus is offering is working to some extent.
I mean, I don't need to be a goat anymore.
From what you can tell from looking around the city.
Yeah, who doesn't care? What does it matter? Pop up, Rabab. Obviously, our master now can protect us, and life is okay, right? Who cares? Who cares about anything? Snow falls, snow doesn't fall on my head.
I'll
stare
wait
at a
until
sheep.
we get back to wherever we're going.
And you talk to goats.
No, I don't care. No. Let's do it. Let's go throw snowballs at soldiers and spit on them because we're protected. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys go to the church or to Cytheria's Bodice, whichever.
Lucky
you guys haven't really made a distinction of where.
Stomps the whole way there, just angrily stomps through the snow.
Which place?
Lucky doesn't say anything. He's just heading to the Bodice.
Cool. You guys go to Cytheria's Bodice. You sleep through the night. You see Grizz is still there. He's very, very lovingly caring for your cask of ale, but you'll see that he's actually doing some very weird martial arts as energy is flowing from him into your cask. Take y'all there.
I mean, Poochie was doing the same. Poochie was doing the same thing to his supply, so this can't be bad, right? Actually, Poochie will ask Grizz what he knows about this practice and what it's supposed to do, because he was trying it himself a little bit, and it felt kind of cool.
Oh, I'll trade you for this technique if you tell me about that stunning thing you did.
Poochie says, sure, well,
So you talked about it being all balanced last time, so I got the balance. How do I do it?
Poochie is going to think for a minute and say, well, I guess you just sort of have to know the special places you can hit someone to disrupt the flow of their ki. Even if people don't manifest it, it's all still important. And I think part of the training for quiet and meditation that I did was to help identify where those are in the body by feeling your ki passing through. And once you master that process enough and become familiar enough with it, you can start targeting other people's. But it does require, from what I remember, peace of mind, quiet, contemplation. For me, sometimes just going to my happy place is what helps me. When I feel best when I have a beer in my hand.
Okay, I'll take your words of advice. But yeah, I'll show you. And he'll do a bunch of flips as it's trying to channeling his ki and motions into a certain point of his body as he then just does a motion that channels his ki into his fingertip as then he just like taps the barrel of the wood as like you can feel the key echo throughout the entirety of the cask. And it's just like, yeah, so it's all about this proper channeling and distribution of very delicate amounts. And it's like you're kind of amazed this burly monk has such precision with his key.
Yeah, Poochie had been just carelessly blasting it in. He didn't realize that there was a precise amount that he should be using. So he's taking notes best as he can.
Yeah, and you guys will kind of go throughout the hour doing exchanging notes and information. Are you guys trying to attempt to take a long rest at this point? Or
Yes, we are.
Okay, go ahead and unless anyone has anything else to do, you can take the benefits of a long rest.
I'm gonna just say that Lucky is going to be down in the bar, and he's just going to go into a corner, take out. He will not just. He'll kind of put some more. He'll take his hat off, put some red paste on his face before it goes down, and he'll just be a tiefling in the corner, and he's going to get solidly drunk, like probably the drunkest you've ever seen. Lucky as he just sits in the corner, just like giving off bad vibes to anyone that walks by.
Gotcha. Yeah, you do so. You brood, and that corner feels tense, but you get solidly drunk throughout the night. Rabab, do you do anything?
I think I'm exhausted. I'm just gonna go to bed.
Okay. So the night comes and goes as you guys are not accosted throughout the night. And you'll wake up in the morning to find that nothing has changed and the city is yours. What are you attempting to do first thing?
First thing we need to. All right, everybody, huddle up. Lucky's gonna stand there and he's gonna like motion to Bob and Poochie to take a knee by him.
Yeah, all right.
Do you guys actually take a knee?
Grizz also takes a knee.
I take a knee, but I'm still taller than both of you.
Yeah, for some
Sure,
reason,
Pooch,
the fact that you all just took a knee frustrates like Lucky even more. Like he just looks like he's gonna do this. All right, Grizz, are you gonna come on our adventure, or what you gonna do, man?
Nope.
Cool. Well, I appreciate that. Like that you're part of the group. I really appreciate your contribution. You're a nice guy, and I can't wait to drink with you more. How about that?
Oh, that sounds great. Where are we going?
Cool. We're going to go to a cave and get some things and try to help Savipus figure out whether or not Liliana is stealing goods. So, here's what we're going to do.
Sounds odd.
We're going to need some items, and we're going to need to go to the city. Let's go ahead and break up and get this done. I think we probably need ourselves maybe 2 health potions a pop. So, we're going to go and buy 6 health potions. And I was going to look into some other magical things we could get them. Maybe some like magical gauntlets, something for Poochie to punch harder. Or what do you need, Poochie? Do you need any items?
Well, there was that one item. It was that special gourd. I also remember it being very expensive. I can't remember how much.
How much was the gourd?
It was a lot. It was so much money that I had put it out of mind as a possibility.
I think it was 100,000.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We're like 15,000 gold, so we have a lot, but we're not like we're buying 6 health potions, not whatever the fuck that is. We can't buy blacklist magic items. But that's cool though. But we keep that in mind because I never thought we would have 15,000 gold, and here we are, just rich people, you know. So,
maybe we should go shopping to see what this much gold can get us. Make sure we
I don't want to
dump it and get
derail
something
us,
good for it
but he would definitely at least go get 6 magic potions or health potions.
Is that all you like to find, or anything like any?
I want to look. I would like to look for like metal, for magic leather armor, like studded leather armor. It would be like a +1 if it's out there.
Yeah, you know that conversation we had the day we met about armor and how I didn't really need any of that money or anything like that. Well, I still feel like I can handle myself, but I feel very vulnerable now.
Yeah. Let's buy you some armor.
That we're getting mixed up in.
What kind of armor do you want?
I would find some armor.
Yeah. What kind of armor do you want?
I don't know. I've never worn armor before.
All right. So we're gonna go look at potions, weapons, in the magic shop.
All right.
I don't know.
Poochie's interested in anything that could potentially boost his defenses, though he's not an armor user.
So I'd go back to the same place and buy 6 magic potions, just like we did before. Is that okay? The temple.
Yeah, you got The temple? Oh yeah, easily. You can easily get to a potion temple. They cost about 200 gold a piece.
200 gold.
Actually, it's 50 gold. Sorry,
50
it's 50 gold per basic. It's 50 gold per basic.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look at what's the expensive one is how much? The bigger one?
Superior. I'm not sure.
I'm sorry to bust your butt. I didn't want to turn this into a shopping session, but
Should we?
Should
be looking at?
Supreme healing is 1350 for gold. Superior is 500. Greater is 100.
okay. So I'm gonna spend 50 on a healing potion and 100 on a healing potion for each of us. So that's gonna be 300 plus another. Actually, why am I fucking like shorting us? Let's just do. Fuck this. Let's just do 2 greater healing potions for everybody. 200, 200. That'll be 600 gold, and each of us, everybody puts in their inventory 2 greater healing potions. So that'll be 1,600, 600 gold off the top, and now everybody will have manage inventory, greater. Hold on. Potion. Jesus. I cannot spell. Add.
So you guys are able to find the potions easily enough. As you peruse the different shops, you do see studded leather armor that's +1 for around 2,045 gold.
Got it. I'm gonna look at Bob and be like, "What kind of leather armor did you want, what kind of armor did you want, or what would you wear?"
I can go up to medium, so
Yeah.
I can probably wear that. That's what they got.
Well, I'll do that for me. I'll do that for me because I want the +1 studded leather armor. But what do you want to? Do you want to wear medium? Does that slow you down, or what does it do?
I don't know. I'll find out.
Okay, we're gonna look for some medium armor. Hold on.
Okay.
I actually don't know. Sorry.
Depending on which one you want.
I'm gonna pick
It
up.
just means like how heavy it is.
I'm gonna pick up for myself that +1 studded leather.
Go
And,
for it.
and that's
2,045.
2,045. And cool. So, and now I have manage inventory.
Can I smell any like good smelling armor? Because I do feel kind of conflicted about covering up all my tassels that have all my herbs on them. I know I can't find anything like that probably. I mean, I might be able to find leather armor with like some tassels on it, maybe that just has a. I don't know. Can I seek out anything that smells particularly nice?
I mean, it all kind of smells like tanned hide, so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Where the hell is studded leather plus? This is crazy.
I guess maybe just some hide armor then.
Here we go. I got it. And add. I'm gonna offer my studded leather to him, and will he buy it for the price of 45 gold?
Sure, he'll buy it. He'll buy your old studded leather for it.
Sweet, thanks. Add that back, and I will remove that.
So what kind of armor do you want, Rabab?
Yeah, this is a good question,
leather,
man.
hide.
So you want leather
So
armor?
leather will be if it's +1, it's 200. It's 2,010 gold.
Yeah, like something with lots of pockets.
Okay, I'm gonna buy him the 2010 gold for the studded leather +1.
Does it? What's the AC on it?
It's 11 plus your dex mod. Well, so it's 12 plus your dex mod.
12 plus your dex
Alright,
mod.
plus my dex. So let's make sure that I actually get an increase out of this before we spend 1,000 gold on it.
That's a good.
Plus my dex mod.
I would really
would be
appreciate you.
16. So That would
Yeah,
be
'cause-
+1 to my armor class.
Yeah.
So.
Because
Which
depending on what your AC is, just a non-magical like half plate could end up being much stronger.
What?
Yeah, it may be better to just do half plate.
Can you wear medium armor?
Yeah, I can go light armar, medium armor. Those are
Yeah, druids get like
Those are
medium
my-
armor and shields.
Oh,
like,
dude,
tanky.
like
If
let's
you,
not
if
do
you have a half
this.
plate,
Yeah.
it's if you have half plate, you can do 15 plus your dex on a max of 2, so that'd be 17.
Well, that's better. Do they have any half plate? How much is half plate?
750
Well,
gold.
it'd be 16
Oh.
because he has no dex.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong shit. I'm sorry. It's +0. I was
Oh
looking at the
yeah.
wrong
you don't have
modifier.
anything.
Yeah.
So it'd be 15 for you.
It'd be
Yeah,
the same
that's
as
not
your
worth it.
current
I'm
other.
already 15.
It would just be +1. So the problem is that
Half plate would be.
Hold on. Sorry, man. Dude, sorry. D&D armor can be weird sometimes. Hold on. So medium armor would be modifier. So yeah, half plate would be 15 plus your dex modifier. But you'd have disadvantage on stealth. So I'd probably almost just recommend you go with it like a breastplate. And then you got a dex mod no matter what. So what's your base AC without everything? Your base AC is unarmored bonus is +5, so you have 15. I mean, we could get you a breastplate, and that would
15 is my base then. Yeah.
Yeah. The problem is no matter what we do, like you're not gonna have as good a armor, and you're gonna get disadvantage to your stealth.
Yeah.
Because the only way to do it is
I guess I'll keep my smelly shit.
if we got +1 for half plate. Yeah. It's not a good idea.
No worries, I'm good.
Okay. What about Poochie?
About
What about
Poochie.
I'm going to Poochie. I'd be like, I guess like what I'm looking for is like magical items to help us. Also, let me make sure to add that back to our inventory. It was 2,010 gold that we almost spent. So make sure to add that back.
Yeah, things Poochie might be looking for are like any cool robes that are interesting, or like hand wraps, or like kind of like non-armor protective gear like bracelets or things like that.
Yeah, you can find some +1 wraps.
Like like those will help out my punches.
Yeah, Matt. Effectively, you make your other strike a +1.
That would be very neat.
It's going to be about 2,020 gold.
Poochie will ask Lucky if they can, if we can justify the expense.
What is it? So it's 1,000. How much is it?
2,020 gold.
And what does it do?
+1 to his unarmed strikes.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Hand wraps, magical ones. Ooh, I've never used these before.
While we're still flush, Lucky would also like to look to see if he can find any sort of magical guitar or anything like that in the city.
Yeah, you're gonna come across a couple, but they are specifically tailored for specific spells. It seems like the few that the guitars you find that are magically enchanted have a single spell attached to them that recharges every day, and they vary between whatever spell you would like.
Oh, seriously?
Hmm.
So like they're just specifically made for like a specific spell?
Correct.
So you can just have any spell be associated with it and playing the
Yeah.
guitar?
Based on the level of the spell and based on how many times you want to use it, you can pay that much money for it.
And then does it use up, or is it like
It's rechargeable every dawn.
So it's just like a fucking free spell slot.
Mhm.
What spells can I do up to 4th level spells? Can I even cast 4th level spells?
Yeah, it's based on how much money you have.
Oh, Oh, do I have to keep spending money or do I spend it now?
You spend it now, but you have to get the right. I mean, the instrument has one spell or two spells, or can be used once a day or twice a day, depending on how much money you invest into that object. So the more money you put into it, the better it is.
Let's say that I put 5,000 gold into like a guitar. Like what level and like what? I don't mean to like question you out here, but
you would get a first level spell, and it would be on once a day. Everything below 10,000 would be first level spells.
Gotcha. So let's say I put 10,000 into this guitar. If I would get.
You would get that. Be able to put second level spells.
Okay, so it's actually not quite that useful. Okay, well, Lucky's gonna go away that, and then he's gonna look for gloves of thievery if they're out there.
Yeah, totally. Whatever they cost, you can easily pay it. So go ahead and add those into your inventory.
Thievery. We should really. I also. Motherfucker. God, work.
Is that all for the buying that's going to happen?
Yeah, I think we're good. I don't see a price listed for gloves of thievery, unfortunately. But I know it's a wondrous item. Or, sorry, it's an uncommon item.
We'll figure it out later.
Yeah, cool.
So, you guys are leaving the city. Venturing out forth into the unknown that surrounds Cliff's Edge. You guys are all just tourists here as well. The town that you know that you have to go to for this cave is called Claymore, like CLA. I'll actually write it down. You guys. It's a 2-day journey away, and you guys spend the day hiking. You guys like to say anything or do anything to each other, as you guys seem to be out of the clutches and the oppressiveness that is Cliff's Edge, as the air is clean and you can breathe freely, see trees and light.
Lucky is going to like begin playing, but it doesn't actually give any bardic inspiration or anything. He just seems kind of grumpy, and he's fiddling with his guitar like he's mad at his guitar, and he's just walking around in like a kind of a fume. He's been angry since he threw out that fireball, pretty much.
Gotcha. A nice tune pierces the somberness of the hike as you guys continue on. You get to a point where you're on a road. Give me 1 second. You're gonna come to a campsite that you guys can either choose to make camp out or not. As it seems to be a very well-traveled campsite.
How's everybody doing?
You guys will be gonna be on the road down here.
Oh, sorry, I'll move it.
And you'll see the campsites up here. Burnt embers nothing but ash, as the campsite has been used, but not recently. The logs around the fire are well worn, as there are like makeshift tents that are well worn and kind of tattered. Go to the right a little bit, Jack.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see it here. Sweet. So yeah, we'll go to the campsite and just sort of like start posting up. And Lucky's gonna start angrily just like getting wood to put into a fire. His guitar by the fire.
What time of day is it?
It's you guys have been traveling all day, so you're essentially halfway.
Right, the end of the day. Okay,
right.
So we should probably stop and make camp for the night. Yeah. While you do that, I'm going to go into a trance using Druidcraft to predict the weather for the next 24 hours here.
Okay.
To make sure that we're not in danger or need to take special precautionary shelter, being exposed to the elements.
Yeah, you're gonna as you do your Druidcraft, you kind of channel it and see that you're gonna get nothing but light snow the rest of the day.
Nothing but light snow.
Yeah.
And I'll also make sure to test Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow to make sure that we're safe through the night. Actually, I think that's an ability. I don't think I need to cast it. Oh yeah, well, it's once we settle in for a long rest, I'll bring it up.
I'm waiting like by the fire. I was like, "Where are you guys?"
It's going to snow, but only lightly. I just yell from like often.
What's the temperature outside?
It's about a crisp 45 to 50.
All right, we better all.
Poochie's
sleep in one
gathering
tent
sticks.
tonight. This makes me grumpy. Everybody, make sure to sleep in your socks.
I don't think I have socks.
I looked down at Rabab. I was like, or do whatever you're gonna do. Whatever.
I'll change into a snow leopard or something.
Cool. Whatever.
Right. As you guys kind of settle in for the night, and nothing will cost you or anything else. You guys keep the fire going all night. But during about 12 o'clock to 2 a.m., you're gonna see that someone has moved into your fire, and it looks to be a family, a small one. Old man, farmer, wife, and young child. They seem to be huddling around the embers of the fire that you guys have made.
I'm going to.
You guys are woken up by this.
I'm gonna go over and start. I'm not gonna say anything to them, but I'm gonna start getting wood to get the fire started again for them.
They're gonna say, "Thank you so much. You've been on the road for so long."
Where are you coming from?
The Witsit Kingdom. The King Marigold's gone insane. I mean, more insane than usual, but he's just targeting everybody now.
Oh, goodness. Well, are you heading to the crag?
Yeah, hope we're going to make a new life for ourselves there.
Well, good luck with that. I wish you the best. Do you have any... Do you have a special skill or trade?
Well, I'm a farmer by trade. The wife was a midwife back in town, and the old grandpa is retired. The young one doesn't work.
How
So
lazy.
Well, I hear that if you want gainful employment for your young one, you just send him to Tatty Ruffins at the Temple of Mistra and tell him Poochie sent you.
No.
He'll make sure your boy gets good pay.
It's a bad idea, man.
Thank you. But they're just gonna keep chattering about the night. Nothing really. They'll leave on the next morning. As they leave, they'll say, "Thank you for your kindness. This time of year tends to make up the bitterness of everyone else."
Oh, not us. We're cheery. Isn't that right, Rabab?
Yeah. You guys okay? You want some berries?
Yeah, they'll take some berries, whatever you offer them.
Yeah, I'll give them half of my good berries for the day.
Okay. Yeah, they take them. And they kind of mosey on their way off to go. And you guys continue on as well. Nothing happens to you throughout the day as you guys continue on the road towards Clamore. Night falls as you kind of approach the outside of the town. You'll see that the city is very, very quiet. Very, I don't know, somber is the word. The only thing that seems to be like going on is that the lights inside are still on, but the rest of the city streets are empty as the snow falls onto the cobblestone street, only to hit nothing. What do you guys do in the town? Let's bring you to the town, actually, town proper. You guys will be approaching from the north here.
Gotcha, hold on.
You guys want to follow me to get some breakfast?
Ooh,
Oh, sorry, this is the
good.
end of the day again, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, let's get some
dinner.
Let's get some soup or something. It's cold. I'm done with this. You think there's any place in this godforsaken place to get good soup?
I'll try to snip us out some good soup, man.
Some creamy potato, maybe some.
I'm gonna roll survival with advantage.
Go for it.
14.
Yeah, with the 14, you definitely can smell that people are still making food, and you can tell that it's not really so much of like there's no place that serves food. It's more of a place that like everyone has a home and a heart that makes their food there. A settlement kind of village. You do, however, see a large building that seems to act as some sort of like town center. That there is one person there who doesn't seem isn't making soup, but is tending to some kind of grounds.
Having been told this by Rabab, I'm going to be like, let's go talk to Mr. Town Foreman, and I'm going to jingle in my pockets. And fun fact that we need to deal with later. Actually, I think it's fine, because if I put the gold in the bag of holding, I can carry it. But physically, 10,000 gold pieces is actually a lot of gold to carry, is apparently. Which is hilarious, actually.
So as you guys approach the town foreman, as you guys have named him, you'll see that he's like dead tired and sunken face, and just really what's the word? He's stressed essentially. Like the workplace environment is not serving him well. As you guys, oh hey, you guys new to the town? Well, welcome to Clamor. What good it does? What can I help you with, I guess?
We're looking for, we're on a mission sent here by the Hunters Guild of the Crag. We were told there was a cave that has a unusual magical effect.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That cave's about up the hill north of here. But I'll tell you what, we've had that posting for a long time.
Is there anywhere around here someone could get a drink as well? That's the other question we had.
I mean, we got a little bit. I mean, I think Jenkins on the bottom of the town has a still he's been working on, but other than that, not really.
More importantly, is there a place that we could maybe crash in somebody's hayloft for the night? Maybe get some soup. We'd be willing to give good coin for it.
Oh, I mean, if you're looking for a place to stay, you can just stay here. I mean, it's just an empty building throughout the night. No one really stays here. As far as soup, I can get old Merriweather on it. He's there. She makes a pretty good soup.
Just anything but cauliflower.
No cauliflower. You got it.
Perfect. Good.
And he's like really tired. All right, you guys stay here and tackle the cave. That's your best option. I hope you can get it this time. He seems very like unsatisfied with the trophy room.
Yeah. Not shocked. I'm gonna go inside and start trying to tend to fire as the snow keeps coming down, and I'm gonna wait for Poochie or Rabab to approach me.
Yep.
Warming up.
Poochie won't take too long.
Do you guys
he'll
worry
say-
about what just happened? Like the distinction of what just happened to us in the course of that?
Well, the way I see it, every moment that we have after yesterday is stolen time, and I'm pretty thrilled that we can just work our way out of horrible.
You realize we're working
very scary
for
fugitive
somebody
setting.
who just tortured. You were freaked out about it, Poochie. You were like, "Oh, they're torturing," and he's mended his ways and now is in charge of Taddy Ruffins. I mean, I took something else there, man. I thought that if Taddy Ruffins does wrong, he'll ice him. Like that's not a good guy. And now we're just begging for scraps from his table. Like I don't understand why you guys are okay, right? Like. You guys are supposed to be this moral high ground of goodness, but honestly, you're just as bad as fucking everybody else.
Bro, I'm not okay. What are you talking about?
I'm not okay
I was a
either.
goat when we made these decisions. I didn't want to take responsibility. I didn't want to be myself because I didn't want to deal with it. Okay.
Oh, there's nothing.
I'm gonna get my pipe out of my pocket. And my hand's shaking. I'm gonna start lighting it.
Personally, Lucky, I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to live. I mean, that's what most living things do,
I
right?
want to live, but I want to live well. I want to live good, and like, no offense, man, I came here to make a buck in this city. You like, Pooch, you get that I'm not a good person, right? Like, you keep acting like you trust me, but fundamentally, on some level, you must understand that I'm a bad person.
I don't act like I trust you. I do trust you, and I think you're a good person.
Pooch, I love you. Like, literally, I do love you. Like, but seriously, like, I was literally stole all your money multiple times in the course of the city and spent it on things. Now, I spent it on stuff for you, but that was so that I could use you to get more money. And if you actually brew beer, I'm gonna fucking undercut the shit out of that. I'm gonna use you to make me money, and I'm not gonna put in any goddamn work. So I don't know what the fuck you're thinking about, Pooch.
Well, I'm sure you'll promote it, and it'll be great. You know, distribution and things. And I'll just focus on the brewing. That's all I care about, anyways.
We don't want to worry about all that stuff. You're our manager, dude. Like you think about that shit better than we do.
And you, Mister, you know, I'm gonna get saffron
your
for this
with
magical key.
It's entirely transactional. It's like a defense mechanism, I think, man. I don't think, Lucky, you are that bad. Maybe Poochie thinks like you're a more trustworthy guy than I do slightly, but like I don't want to put a number on it. You know what I mean? I think you just want us to think that you're bad.
What I'll say, I'm a bad person. I was a much worse person before I met you two. And I do agree. I think you make me a better person. But ultimately, we live in a society that is so absolutely, completely awful and so completely terrible that there's nothing that we can do. We can't kill Scytheria. We can't change the Council of Nine. We can't do any of this thing. And now, we're just the fucking lapdogs of Civipus.
Man. We can dream, though. That's the thing.
We know this dude just tortured random ass people for no reason, and now we're his fucking lapdogs just so we can continue to breathe and eat inside the fucking city. And that's just that we just don't.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it either. I don't like it.
Well, this may provide little comfort, but it was Father Anderson doing those things. Civipes didn't actively.
Yeah, and why do you think Civipes has Father Anderson? He has him so that he had somebody to whip the children because they may not want it. But like, he still had, you know, a child whipper, and it's not like we can say that Civipes ever didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Well, now he has Taddy, and so I think we can, you know, Civipes. I'm not arguing that Civipes is a good person. I just think it seems to me like he's as good or as bad as whoever's working for him in that spot.
You act like Taddy Ruffins is as some sort of moral absolute Bob Cratchit bullshit. Like, sorry, I'm mixing metaphors. But like, the point is that, like, you know, maybe after 10 years of working under Civipes, he's just as bad as the other priest. Like, that's what happens to people when you put in this situation. If we were really going to take care of Taddy Ruffins, we might as well just slit his throat so he doesn't grow up to be a monster. Because of course he will under Civipes. And his methodology will get worse, and he'll become that bad person, because that's the level at which this shit works. I know about this.
Right now,
my own father did this to me, so I don't fucking know. Like, you just might as... He just goes back to...
Well, think about it this way, Lucky. I mean, even though we're doing these things on behalf of Civipes, these seem like important things that need to be done. All the drama with the what's her face, magic items and all that. You know, right now there's a city here that's being that have some terrible creature ruining their minds. There's some other place with some terrible whirlpool ruining their crops. You know, we don't. Maybe right now we think less about why we're here and just help some people where we can. I mean,
that's
we're
nice.
alive.
I actually like that. That's nice. You know, I like how morality is a zero-sum game for you. It doesn't matter why you're there doing a thing. It doesn't matter that we're secretly just trying to line the fucking pockets of some sort of underworld kingpin. The fact that we're here and we're going to help somebody in the course of doing that makes it all okay. Is that about the sum of it?
Well, we might also get stronger in the process with magic items and things, and those will enable us to better stand against the people that are now tormenting us. And maybe we just have to lie low and play play their game for a little bit until we can do something else against them to really harass them and teach them that they're doing bad things.
Do you have anything to drink?
All I brought was this flask, and I drank it on the road.
Let's go and try to find whatever this still is.
Jenkins was his name.
Let's find this fucker. I got enough gold to buy whatever the fuck shit this man brews. Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll hand wave that. You guys pay him whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Like a 2 gold.
Yeah, 2 gold, and we take away whatever his still is, and we're gonna fucking drink.
Yeah. And you guys get surely blasted. You guys get the benefits of a long rest unless anyone wants to do anything else.
Moving the 2 gold.
At which point you'll come to the cave. The foreman that you guys have deemed as one wanted to tell you exactly where it is. It's just up the road, up the hill, and it's pretty like evident as you guys walk through. You see that the decay has spread way past where the cave's mouth is, and like there are trees that are dead and rotting. The grass itself is just a black gray sootish so like something is clearly not right, as the dirt itself is just nothing but dust. You guys get to the mouth of the cave, see that it's just emanating this very, very evil aura. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna pick some grass up out of the ground, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is bad.
It definitely seems bad.
All right. Pooch, you in first.
Head in.
Bob, you're so let's go single file. Pooch, you in first.
I'll
Bob
go
behind. Why would you go first?
My nose, man.
No, we're gonna send Pooch. We're gonna send the tough guy.
All right.
Are you not? I love you, man. Just,
Yeah, I'm the tough guy.
Oh my god.
All right, you guys go in, and immediately you come across this, not the scene, but it's more of this just like very ominous looking entrance as you start to notice that the windows and these pathways as these jagged rocks form. It looks to be a skull in the place of what this place has been. You're gonna come across at the eye of the, like you'll come up these stairs and see that the eye is actually another doorway. This time it's riddled with runes and ancient magic, as the walls themselves seem to emanate from magic as well. Upon more thorough look, you'll see that the cracks of the wall itself don't actually appear like normal striations. They're more of like jagged and like right angular, and they kind of like form off this like intricate pattern of right angles, like almost like a hedge maze that continues throughout the entirety of the cracks. But you guys get to this scene and you see a door covered in runes in your skull cave. What do you do?
Oh, somebody needs
That looks awesome.
Somebody had a very big brain.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check out those runes.
Yeah, okay. Does anyone speak Celestial?
That I actually, holy crap. No, I didn't speak Infernal, obviously.
Rough.
And I don't have tongues.
You can make an Arcana check, anyone who can inspect the runes long enough.
Alright, I'm gonna go do that, and I'm gonna probably automatically just burn.
Do we assist each other or no?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's a language. Yeah.
Rolling now.
Hold on. Don't assist me. I'll. Okay. Oh. Dude, if you roll, then it's not me that makes the Arcana check. I have a higher Arcana.
Oh, is that what you said?
No, I just if you just roll, then it's you. If you come up, if you
I
run
thought
up, you
you
take.
were assisting me, bro. What-
No, well,
I-
exactly. You should assist me, not you assist.
With his check, you're able to briefly get like glimpses of the words itself, but not an actual like phrase. You'll hear the phrase, "The last thing people see when they go in the dirt."
Dude, roll advantage. You may get like a 20 on it.
What?
You need to roll advantage.
Why?
You
why
roll
do I have
advantage
advantage?
because he's assisting you.
I'm assisting you. You forced me to
Oh,
assist you.
okay. Sorry. Maybe I forget how it works.
I know. So,
All right. You guys are standing at the door. What do you do?
What? I'm sorry. I'm struggling to hear over this. What did you say?
oh, is it too
What
loud?
said?
Sorry.
The words kind of made out the phrase, the last thing people see before the dirt comes over them.
Last time people say before the dirt.
The sky?
It's a riddle. You say that out loud?
Yeah, Poochie. If you had said what the thing said out loud, Poochie would be like, the sky?
Nothing.
It's the last thing people see before the dirt comes over you. Be your life, I would think. Life?
Wait.
Your life flashes before your eyes.
As you say life, the runes light up and the door fades, but a portal stands behind the door.
Oh, Lucky Mulligan.
Detective
You
Lucky.
witty
Didn't even cheat on
Go.
that riddle.
thing
Suck it,
person.
Ed.
All right, as you guys go in, roll the number.
Roll what? Oh,
I roll a number.
You rolled 4. Yeah, shit.
Boom. You're gonna come into this room. You'll see the only entrance as you guys come into this doorway down here. The only entrance is the same room that you guys, or the same door that you came through. A giant lever is standing in the middle of the room as ornate decorations parade across the entirety of the dome-like structure you're in. You see great striations of the right angular forming these epic hieroglyphics of what looks to be people talking to each other. Again, this very like ornately dressed right angular drawing. You guys are in this room. The door closes.
Crap. Did we not leave somebody outside?
I went in. I'm super curious, man.
Everyone went inside. It would only close when everyone's inside. Yeah, that's it. Door's closed.
What's that in the middle?
I'm gonna
Poochie
run
would
back
say.
and slap on the door and be like, "Oh shit! Is it like a big metal? Is it like a big stone
It's
slab?"
stone. Yeah, it's stone.
Yeah. Is there any like handholds or any place that looks like we can get out?
No holes or no handles, nothing.
Hey, Lucky, you want me to assist you with an Arcana check?
I'm literally gonna shove your own trunk up your own ass so that you can smell with your fantastic abilities the stank that comes out of you.
Back of the door does have more of a
take
writing
that
in
as a no.
celestial.
There's Celestial on the door.
Yeah, so I'll allow this same Arcana check.
Oh, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna walk away. Okay. I'll do it. Shit. Let me do it, and I'll burn a because you do a separate one from me, and we'll do it. We just won't work together on this. How about that?
Okay, let me take my trunk out of my ass real quick. Hold on.
Okay. 17. And yeah.
Three. So yeah, with a 17, you're able to determine that they determine the phrase. Sometimes the magic words are just as important as actual magic.
So I assume the methodology to exit this room would be the P word. I'm just gonna say it. Please?
Nothing happens.
Shit.
What was it again?
It said that the magic word, it's like rough translation here. The magic words are, sometimes the magic words are as important as is the actual magic.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's about right.
please open.
Poochie, as you investigate, you see the giant lever in the center of the room.
Poochie! Sorry, I don't see you. I don't know why I'm...
Poochie's just been examining this thing in the middle wondering if there's anything fun looking to touch.
Yeah, this big old metal shaft out of the ground. It's pretty fun to touch.
Ooh, what do you think this is? Is it a lever?
Probably a button that releases death itself to consume our souls.
Well, there's really nothing else to do in here than press this. Did you find anything on the walls?
Not really, to be honest with you. Just we're supposed to say please to somebody.
Oh, please, Pooch will say.
Happens.
None. Okay. Who wants to press it? Poochie, do you
Oh,
want to
I
press
do.
it? Yeah,
I
I
wanna
can
press
tell you
it.
did. Why don't you go ahead and press
Yeah.
it, Poochie?
All right, and Pooch will press it.
Yeah, you pull a lever, and as you do, the room lights up with gigantic, with all these other runes and floating symbols. But as you see, these the words in the same language that's written on the door float around in this sort of circular area around the lever, and you'll see that there is a missing word. There's like a blank in part of the translation of this spell or whatever.
Please?
You do that, the words light up, and the door opens. You also see before you go that another word is also missing. The door's open.
Thank you.
Can I tell which word it is?
As you guys move, then Pooch
thank
says
you.
thank you.
Thank you. Nailed it.
The word lights up, and you guys see that the door's open and stays open.
Ah, the magic words.
Oh.
Huh?
Angelic dungeons are kind of weird, right? It's trying to teach us our manners. What the fuck?
As you guys go to the door, another portal awaits you.
Wait. Are we just gonna leave it? Is there nothing in here? There must be something else.
No, there's nothing else besides the words floating in the air. You can take a look at the depiction on the wall if you would like.
I would like to do that. Yes.
Yeah, so as you look deeper into what this people talking are, they seem to be very important figures as they just kind of converse amongst themselves. You can tell people are laughing and chanting, chatting. You can also see one person, a very squibbly, tenderly kind of person off to the side, kind of glowering, but the depiction's kind of in there.
I'm going to search for a secret door.
Go for it. Make an investigation check.
Yeah. 15.
With a 15, you don't find any secret doors. The area seems to be a very solidly pieced stone.
Okay. I'm gonna come back and be like, yeah. I'm not sure, guys.
Yeah, please or thank you. It's very hard, but I suppose please comes first, right? So.
Well, I'm wondering why this skull dungeon has celestial words all over it. There's a story here, right? And I'm not connecting with it.
I guess once upon a time, somebody wrote a thing in Celestial, and now it's here.
Well, yeah, but I assume it's angelic individuals. Doesn't it hurt a demon to literally write in Celestial? So,
Oh, really?
Are neither of you guys freaking out about how big the skull was? I still haven't gotten over that.
Yeah. You ever been to a place called Skull Island? You skull yourself silly. I'm just saying. It's like a whole island that looks like a skull. I mean, it's
Yeah, that was something pretty big, though.
That was
hat.
a thing's skull, though, that we're in, man.
Oh, is it? I thought it was carved. I thought it was just carved or something.
Maybe I was wrong.
Let's investigate to see if it's bone. We're gonna leave.
All right. As you guys do so, go through the portal, another portal that takes you to another room.
Oh shit.
Oh god. Rabab is having a flashback to a childhood game played in another dimension.
This time you guys don't see an actual door that you went through. This time you kind of end up here. But on the wall you see another writing in Celestial.
All right, I'm gonna go and try to decipher.
Arcana check.
Oh boy. 18.
All right, with an 18, you're able to see that the words make out something along the lines of "Keep your eyes on the exit, always." I'll describe the room a little bit. You're in this very tightly packed room with more ornate depictions on the wall, more of the writing of the striations, but you'll see a statue depicting a like blank face, like almost like a mask face, and the eyes are pointed away from they're pointed this way. Here, sorry, pointed this way.
Keep your eyes on the exit. Okay, so clearly the statues look towards the exit, right? So that statue's looking that way. We're gonna go that way.
So it's like this room right here.
Yeah, we're gonna head this way.
Yeah, you find that the door is unlocked, and you guys proceed to the next room. A similar statue is there, but unfortunately, it's in a position that doesn't face another exit. It's facing this way.
So these two statues are looking at are there words in this room?
There are no words in this room. There are more depictions though of different things happening.
Keep your eye. I'm gonna go to the base of the statue and see if it's possible to rotate the statue.
Yes, as you go down to the bottom, you see that it is able to be rotated.
All right, so we have to. All right, so this is
as you turn it away from this door, the door locks.
So do I lock the room with Poochie in them in it?
Oh, lucky no!
Yeah, you do. This area is locked.
All right, I'm gonna turn the statue back to unlock the room.
All right, it is unlocked.
All right, I'm gonna walk inside. I was be like, all right, guys. So whichever way the statue is looking unlocks that door. So I'm gonna come over to this statue, and I'm gonna turn it so it's pointing at this door.
All right. Yeah, you see that the door doesn't move, but you push it and it is unlocked.
Ah, well done.
Yeah, well, we ain't out of this shit yet. Let's get going. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna give. Go ahead and give a bardic inspiration round, and drop a bardic inspiration for Poochie.
Okay.
Got it for the next 10 minutes, Pooch.
All right.
You come into this room and see that this hallway is being blocked by the statue, but it is also pointing this way.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up to the statue and rotate it to see if it'll shoot down the hallway. If I rotate it at an angle, will it open up this space here, or is that?
Yeah. So as you point it this way, both these like hallways open up.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna look. Each of these rooms, I'm just checking to see if there's writing on the wall.
There's no more writing. There are different depictions happening though.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna skip the depiction because I'm a perfectionist. And I'm
Yeah.
not even waiting for actually I'm gonna be like, guys, come on.
The statue is pointing this way.
Okay. Rotate to this door.
Yep. It opens.
Wow, Lucky, you're really good at this.
No, I'm just speeding, man. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get into the next room and wait for them to get through. And
Wait,
then
that statue can't even point to a door. What are we going to do?
What do you mean?
There's just... I don't see the way through.
There's one right here. I'm gonna go up.
Oh!
So it goes
Yes!
and points that way. Are you
Yes,
this amazed?
you
with
do
me?
it again. This is incredible. Spinning statues and sliding doors.
Okay. I'm gonna go into the next room, and we're gonna spin this one pointed this direction to open up this other room.
All right. Yeah, that opens up.
All right.
This one's facing this way.
Okay. So I'm gonna come down here, sensing the circularity of the dungeon or whatever it is. I'm going to try to point it at this door here and see if it will open.
So you point it this way, and that door remains locked.
It can't point at an angle, I'm guessing.
No, it's only through north, south, east, and west.
Okay.
Poochie will say, but the doors are supposed to open when you point the statues at them.
There's
But how do we open this one?
it would be too easy a puzzle if it wasn't. I'm gonna turn it and point it this way.
Yeah, you do, and that door opens.
Sweet.
This one is pointed this way.
I'm gonna rotate it to point that way.
All right. Yeah, you're back in this room that you originally entered in and turned the first statue up.
Right. I'm going to open this statue here and point it at this doorway, and thus making all the doors open except this one right here.
You did it, Lucky. And we've now made a circle. What next?
Now we can run really fast through like all of the rooms if we wanted to.
No,
Yeah.
I know what to do here. So let's go. Let's go back to that top middle room. So we're gonna go in this room right here. We're gonna go to this statue that opened up the doorway, and I'm gonna point it so that it's going this way.
But Lucky, that doesn't point to a door. That's a wall.
It points through the wall to the door.
Oh, no, that couldn't possibly just line up.
You point to the wall. This door doesn't open.
Right. We're gonna go back the way we came to the door. And I'm gonna come in here. Is that door open?
You push it, and in fact, it's open.
Whoa! How did you do that?
And I come inside. This must feel what it feels like to be Ed.
Right?
That's very good, right? Good feeling. In the middle of this room is another portal.
Okay. Well, there's only one way out. And gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. And I'm gonna turn around and I'll be like, "Oh, pipe me, Rabab."
You wanna suck on it?
Yeah. Just give me a good one before you.
Take a good puff. I'll see you later on the other side, wherever the hell.
Tastes like mushrooms.
See how I'm calm again? You notice that?
Yeah, you're very calm. It's because it's snowing. I get calm during the snow too. Are you like a reptile? Are elephants reptiles? I don't think they're reptiles.
Nah, man. If anybody here's a reptile, your skin is like shiny, dude, isn't it? It's very lustrous.
Thank you. I moisturize.
When you're not covering it up, that is.
I'm not a lizard. Definitely not a lizard.
All right. I jump through the portal.
Is going to come into a very narrow hedge maze.
Like a hedge maze, like a literal awesome hedge maze.
Mm-hmm.
Like out this, is there sky above us, or is it?
There is no sky. It's a dungeon.
Oh shit!
But you'll see behind you writing in Celestial.
Are the hedges actually made out of plants?
They are.
Interesting.
I'm gonna mulligan that. 15.
All right, yeah, with 15, you're able to see some of them. It's not clear, this one. You said it's more says intuition outweighs curiosity.
Fuck.
We should just do what feels right.
I suppose. And I'm gonna go and head down to the hallway down here.
Yep. You see another hallway leading here.
Sweet. I'll head up this way.
Splits off.
Is there any other writings on the wall?
Nope.
Okay.
Let's go right. That feels right.
Right. And I'm gonna head right.
All right. You'll see that it splits off in two different directions.
All right. I'm gonna come here. And I'm gonna be like, keep going right, right?
Right. Right.
Sweet. I'm gonna come up to here.
As you get there, you see nailed to the hedge itself is a little piece of paper, and it's as writing that's very tiny to tiny. You have to get closer to read.
Hold on. I'm gonna.
Such tiny writing. Why would they make it that small?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Well, now we can't go that way.
Hold on. I'm going to take a 5-foot step back into Poochie's space, and I'm going to use Mage Hand to try to grab the paper off the wall.
Okay. Yeah. You do so. As you grip it, you hear an explosion go off. The paper is pulled back, and you see that though it is singed, it does say something. It tells you to go left with the first fork.
So, but reading the paper set off an explosion somewhere.
Yeah, touching it.
With Mage Hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. But it didn't set off an explosion there. It set off an explosion somewhere else.
You don't know?
Wait. I don't know that the paper didn't explode.
You heard an explosion, and you have the paper.
Okay, right. Okay, all right. Shit. It said go left at the fork, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, shit. I'm going to step in there, and what's this over here?
That's just the end of the hallway.
So this is just nothing's there.
Right. Yeah, it's a hedge.
Was just the note, right?
Yep.
Oh, was the note? The note was here.
Yeah.
I thought it was here for some reason. Okay, yeah. We're gonna go back, and I suppose we're gonna go left, gents. I'm gonna pocket the note.
Okay. As you go left, you get down to here and see that down this hallway is another piece of paper, but also another offshoot down this way.
Okay, so we stick by the thing. We come to this thing. Let's go.
As you look down at that hallway, you see scorch marks.
I'm going to. I can see from there. Is there any paper that was on the wall, or is it just like another dead end?
Look, it's dead end.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Mage Hand from this distance to feel around, which I think I'll have to get one square in there.
You're feeling around here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get your mage hand covered in a bunch of soot as you see the remnants of an explosion from the wall.
Okay. Alright, well I'm gonna come out the passage and go down to here and see if there's anything on the wall.
Yeah, there's a piece of paper.
Do I have to get close?
Yeah, you have to lean in to read it.
I'm gonna lean in but not touch it.
Okay. As you read it, you'll start to see that it gives a clue that it says every explosion is a good explosion, but then you have to make a dex save.
Okay, I'll make a dex save. Okay. Yeah, dexterity saving throw. 18.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you you jump out of the way as 12 damage of fire was coming at you, but you dodge it gracefully. As you come down the hallway again, you see that the writing in your hand says that's the same thing. Every explosion is a good explosion, but down the hallway is another bigger blast as well. It seems like it was recently exploded.
Here?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go straight up to the wall and just look around.
Okay. The wall is crumbly, but it is still there.
Got it. Okay, I know what's happening. All right, we're gonna go down the thing. We're gonna go down the other way.
We're going a different way.
Yep, I'm just gonna cry. I'm literally gonna grip his trunk and just like climb over the top of him and just keep walking, not explaining myself. I'm gonna go to this end, and I'm gonna come down here at the all, and I'm gonna look to see if there's another paper at that end.
There is in fact another piece of paper at that end.
Sweet. I'm gonna try to dexily grab it and like peel it with Mage Hand off and drag it to me.
Okay. Yeah, as you do, you see that you hear another explosion that's gone off.
Okay. What's the paper say?
Paper says that 3 explosions will do it.
Okay. Good. That's what I thought. Drop the note, and then we're gonna head back to that at one area.
Yeah. As you do, you see that the wall has crumbled completely to reveal another portal.
Perfect. Kick it in. Get through it. You guys coming?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm shocked. I am never the D&D puzzle guy. Like, I'm loving this. This is great.
All right.
I'm happy because
I'm so confused about how that worked, but you seem to have this under control.
Yeah.
I love my
please
team.
be
on
the D&D puzzle guy.
So you guys are gonna come. You guys are gonna go up the staircases. You're gonna go into this portal, and all it does is lead you to a bunch of staircases, and it's very, very large staircases, and it's like a huge staircase. You guys continually walk up, and he's just walking. It's guys, you don't really get tired or nothing, but you're just like guys walking for a long time. And then as you keep walking, you eventually start realizing that instead of walking up, you're now walking down, and it's actually kind of weird. Like you have lost yourselves a little bit. Make a perception check. Anyone who would like to.
I'll do it.
I will.
Actually, your perception is probably way better than mine.
Can I use my sentence spell?
Yes.
Oof, killed it. 13 and a 19. Ooh, Poochie's on a 19 too. Jesus.
Yeah. So
Plus 3. Jesus, Poochie.
with a 19 or Bob, you're able to see that you guys have separated quite a long ways. Like you actually see that Poochie's really far down the stairs, and you're kind of in the middle, and Lucky's way up the stairs. Poochie, you're able to see that you actually kind of didn't realize it, but taking a longer stride, and are actually really far ahead of everybody. And Lucky, you don't even realize until everyone starts like stopping that you catch up to people, and you're like, whoa, wow, when were you ever in front of me?
Right.
And you guys continue to walk up.
So hold on.
Strange.
Something's off about the space. I'm in touching distance of them, right?
Yeah, you guys have met up again.
Right.
Rope?
I'm gonna
Rope?
rope. I'm gonna get rope off, and we're gonna try to tie it. We're gonna tie it to Rabab's head, and he's gonna head up first, and we'll hang onto the rope.
All right, yeah, you guys.
Water for elephants.
Lead on,
I was
Rabab.
waiting for it.
You guys tie each other together for safety and continue on. As you guys keep going up and down these stairs, like you actually still notice that it goes up and down. Like you're walking up and you're walking down, and then you kind of feel like you're walking to the side. You guys are kind of just like getting kind of all topsy-turvy, but the rope is getting taut at some kind. So like someone's actually going farther away, but it catches itself. Someone's coming farther away, it catches again, and you guys manage to stay together. As you do, you enter this room. There's going to be 2 sets of writing on the wall, all in Celestial. And before we actually do anything, I would like to take a second. And I'll be right back. I have to tell a certain individual something.
Cool. And while we're waiting, I want to say, why do elephants have trunks, Rabab, as I'm walking up the stairs with him?
That's a good question. You should ask an elephant.
Well, hold on. I forget the joke. Ugh, I'm so bad at elephant jokes. All right, here, I got a good one. Why are elephants bad dancers? Really stinker.
I don't know.
They have 2 left feet. It doesn't make sense, does it? Yeah, well, they have like the same. Their feet are anyways.
They're like
Yeah.
They're like all around like mine. Yeah. Okay.
All right, it's all set up. As do you guys like to read the Celestial writing?
I will do so.
2 Arcana checks.
Two. Okay.
There are 2 sets of writing.
Got it. Here we go. 16, 14.
Yeah. For the 16, you're able to make out this really weird one that's coming right out of the doorway from which you guys rose up the stairs, and it says, "Trust is malleable. One is an imposter." The other one says, "Greed leads magic astray."
Why are elephants always so broke, Rabab?
Are they? I don't know.
They work for peanuts.
Man.
I don't know. I think we used gold with Rabab quite a lot. Rabab, I don't think Rabab. Have you ever eaten peanuts?
Oh my god, this is
Sure,
literally like I did something in a previous life to deserve this. This is like you put a performer in a room with like a deadpan audience, and that is just my life now. I really like. I mean, I'm not saying I don't deserve this. I'm a bad person, but like Jesus Christ, this is like pretty rough. What do you get when you cross a fish with an elephant?
A really big
Are we gonna
fish.
get out of here?
Swimming trunks.
What? Why are we standing around telling jokes?
Why do elephants need trunks? I got it now. Because they don't have handbags. These are bad. I'm
You're
sorry.
trying to make me lose my mind, man.
Apparently, I'm trying to kill you. Yeah. So one more time, if you don't mind saying.
Trust is malleable. One of them is an imposter, and then the other one is greed leads magic astray.
Sweet. Okay.
So we have to spend some gold to get out of here. It sounds like. Poochie, you're good at that.
Yeah, give me the bag.
Hey, no.
Doesn't this
Poochie,
message say something about trust?
He's the imposter.
Yeah, it's Poochie's the imposter. Yeah.
No, I was talking about you. Wait, no, you wouldn't give Poochie the bag.
I wouldn't give Poochie the bag. I'm holding the bag, which is the greed. So the trust is malleable. Poochie, you trust me, right? You trust me more than anything, and you've proven that multiple times.
Of course I do.
All right. So for me, just for peace of mind, if you could just get out on your knees and not approach me for just like a couple seconds here while we sort this out, I appreciate it.
Sure. I don't think I was going to approach you before.
I mean, you wanted the bag, which is making me super questionable.
Oh no, I would. Well, I wouldn't grab it or anything like that. If you want to care for it, hold on to it.
All right. Poochie, the first night we stayed in Cytheria's tavern, what was the tavern called? What was its first name?
Well, Cytheria's tits.
Tell me something that only I would know. Sorry, actually, tell me a secret that Lucky's told Poochie that only Poochie knows.
You guys are telling each other secrets?
Not really. I don't even know what he's gonna come up with. Honestly, if he's a real Poochie, this is actually quite problematic.
Right, I can still hear you though.
Well, it's just the three of us have been together for so long. I mean, there was that first day before we met Rabab. You're you've run street scams for dice before, because I was trying to play a dice game and you told me that, oh no, don't do this, they're taking your money, as though you had quite a bit of experience. I think
Bob,
you've hustled someone's money with dice games before.
Tell me, when we first met, what did I say to you?
Oh man.
Aha! Pooch, it's an imposter. Elephants never forget.
I don't know, Rabab's a bit scatterbrained sometimes. I think it's the drugs.
That's actually quite accurate. Yeah. This is actually way harder to prove we're each other. We actually haven't known each other that long. Shit.
Are we sure that it's one of us that's an imposter and not one of these, like, rectangle things?
Oh. Lucky just, like, tilts his head back and looks up at the ceiling. Oh.
What are the rectangle things?
I'm gonna investigate the rectangles.
Tanner, you're muted.
Yeah, they are a bunch of chests, all ornately decorated and
Oh shit! One of them's a mimic.
You guys thought, because I didn't remember something, that was me.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
Lucky thought that. Oh.
I thought one of us was a doppelganger. I don't know. It's like classic. I mean, I knew several doppelgangers when I worked in the circus, and they're like nasty people. So like, you just gotta be careful.
Oh, you worked at the circus? How lovely. Were you a juggler?
Fuck you. Let's never bring this up again, and I will fucking staple your
okay.
mouth shut.
Oh, it's a sore subject, I see. We'll navigate away from this.
Sorry, Pooch. I love you. Just, I want you to know that. All the beer when we get back, but let's not bring it up. Okay. I'm gonna
smell one.
I think.
Yeah, smell one.
I think it's actually a great place to stop for the time. It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty late.
Yeah.
So we will continue on this investigation of who or what the imposter is next time. From everyone here at the Pen and Paper Pod, thank you so much for tuning in and listening to us to play D&D. This is Intentional Tuscan Media Network. Please check out all their other great podcasts. And I've been your host, Tanner, the DM, joined by Jack, playing Lucky.
Happy New Year, bitches.
And John, playing Poochie.
Hello. Well, goodbye now.
Trevor, playing Rabab.
Tidings.
And we will be back to solve this mystery next time. I hope you guys have a great holiday season, and can't wait to see you next time.